chill not star chill hash. Unyo ti kere my MTN app. Unyo my paka bundles. Utie kere ginoro pinga toro duchu. Pien county ukara chill. Belt wero jokowa.
MTN.
Jami duchu bino tich kon lobo check. Uganda Communications Commission enameng new teacher MTN.
It's 8 a.m. Chawaria Modiko. The time check on 94.3 QFM is brought to you by
KCB Bank Assurance. KCB Bank Uganda, Pijo, Piberere.
Nuong Mirinda, ite nuong oyom chuny. Nuong Mirinda fruity, pineapple, green apple, onyo orange, yom yichoro dushu nuereka e Mirinda.
Mirinda, smile, be contagious.
Turn up your radios. This is the breakfast show.
Radio QFM. You are now tuned. Yite Twolo morning update. Take a bot ame pesho damani. Dawahi beru kere ngecha tut ikom jama metia temera pasu. Kere wilobo dusu. Chalo. Amuta mokwere ote mukatira abo akala ni damot wegbeda titino. Kera pot. Amewe honyango bera yot nino dusu. Neyotama tut. Apen kera gam kero dero amenyeke olagoro ikom jam chalo. Tela. Loch lobo. Webie. Yotkom. Ponyere. Dongolobo. Chikere ngola tira. Tuhu iya kina inapola popat.
It's a full condition.
Radio QFM. Tani Entahoa.
Now on air.
Hey. Yire Twolo, mera yire Twolo. Yire Twolo, oh yire Twolo. Marile mujo wao poi mape. Urama TV ujo wao po. Urama TV ujo wao po. Umarale mera po. Palo do Mariam, yini yabu yilangi. Palo do Mariam, umere yabu yilangi. Ana mira do kapot mani. Yire Twolo jowai yire Twolo. Yire Twolo mena yire Twolo. Yire Twolo, oh yire Twolo. Yire Twolo, mera yire Twolo. Oh yire Twolo. Mayo palo do Mariam jowao po. Umare le matin wao po. Wo baje wala din man.
Okay, apoy mateka win radio amot me marshal amot me kuche amot me yot komboro dik mene atini ana geni tia betral kano kana meti ye gino kana meti tiu mano bere chion kiko mene do paru ya boro me be ma beach by the way woro ne bere mo hachela me ana ri kere nyoma chill. Okay, wono bere mo hachela me ana ri kere kere nyoma chill and obero kere kere mass nyonin obero kere party ama woro pasho ekate celebrating mass like that for party Steven ameno bedo ka chel ke ba pasho ka chel ke do mo warna do duchu ke de family nyoma chela mo bedo pasho me danga po da na tek ke rotino na me gino bedo chunga tek yunga kare man me jani man yara yome ya tek yara yome ko ni minna adiera o minna tiri mer o pio do te Kampala o pio do ko Kampala
Inde ramo interview ga yo rama TV me mi wa peke ngo ke kuja ngo nyoma chelo machele
o pio te Kampala o pio da do ko Kampala yes
anatie
ke moto win radio
ke na no yo rama TV ke QFM amoro yo dikomene na tin tineni
urida ngame one po mor jonno amod me marshal amod me kuch yine medina no yo rama TV jo amedana no Somalia jana no Masaka jana no Kampala jana no Sudan jana no Dubai jana no Lira City jana no Lepton Park municipality wo wa morati ko bilcha corporate one more dikatini
already Jamie Kobdonti kusha Mr Integrity Jacobe Opio Bobs and Anisco waka Mr Jamie Omarelem. I salute you all and pray God shall give you good health and never lack. Eto Marco ni producer should play some song for Nita Monk. Bobson no tuetai ura kere Bobson. I can't wait to see them. God, thanks for this program.
For Mr. Integrity. Okay.
So, Mr. Integrity again. Production team play for all song title Wilobo ni neno wana bede yeni Yite Twolo by DJ Super.
Okay. One biro tunu kunu. Jedesam, greeting to all the Rama TV teams and listeners speaking you guys live and clear from Kasanda district. Apoy mateko min, apoy mateko dikumeni atini. Wana te karachel kede update Paula me one miro bed kede kar me you. Dikumeni atini wana biro bedo kede karachel kede Jimmy James Michael akena bore.
What are we apam?
Reactionary cop me corruption scandal karachel kere investigation na mo kere kom speaker me parliament the extended and intensive investigation mo kere kom speaker me parliament. We'll get reaction from Jimmy James Michael Akena. Of course, we are also trying to get in touch with Norbert Mao. We should be able to get in touch with Norbert Mao. We should be able to get in touch with Samuel Odongato manabere jamhuri parliament me Uganda. We want to get their comment. Okay.
Kwenye manu atakobi good morning Bobson and James, you are really smart.
Point Emma, point trial. So, on a very sad note, this morning, coach Wadan Ogwal Engwedo. Chego Tikotako.
Sorry.
Chiga Dan Ogwal Engwedo man Birunji Jane, Tiame Otako, Ibai Dikumenia Tinini, Yunga Warjola, Karcha Kerifaro Hospital. Don't want no water or Dan Ogwal Engwedo. Water Dan Ogwal Engwedo, Dutch. Timo Bear Warun Bodan Udikatini. Kodi chawa ni wen peti kwena yot eni chawa en miro war mer la ngereno. Ana ngene dan te kero war mer Paul, ngene liele birunji Jane ti dan kero war mer Paul. Wanda ngo kwa do ba me polo me di yuchun dan karachel kede otino mer dong duchu. Karachel kero mege mer kede mege mer. Karachel kede family dan gidong duchu paper kede totera. Ngene this is a very trying moment for the family. Eta chale kara Paul uri bero ko be jone di chunyu dan ni bero kere worni Paul me ko bere di chunyu man bero gina me timere chawa do ro me yinda do miero ko be ni yina di chunyu yina ye di chunyu yina ye kanyo a chala ba o pordo ko la ko ne nyu ka to ni chip pedong naere nyu ka do to ni chip penare, so that means pedo ti po ram reversing pera do ram te mugino kene the details of ngo kelo to amere, of course family bino me jongeyo yore kere yore no alo ver kaltel kere ko pada hatal nyo ambe hatal bino me yogi family bino me jongeyo kere yore so ero ko tiene dan ogwale ngwedo tiame chego ti ko to
yore chelo rang James Tinini wan bino yiko kom a papwa min papwa mabiro papa dan bala Daniel ngeo ka ngeo ni bala kadani ngon ngeo eno tamu chungu yam tiana rama dek I primary en bi chung kedo kele ngale primary late banke timerkan no por pere kwa papertum an museo piru konduny ame jotina yiko pacho atipe Kampala eno gedni jo Paul tiame awarie agiko bi jo pacho ni anda beratie kono en modo no pacho eno so kopeta no tie kado timere manodo yo ka chinjo pacho
mono do beru gena mo timere ko o lema Jasper, good morning, greetings from Boya, thanks for the program. Poem attack Jasper yina meti Boya tungas lange tungas sam engola the Richmond's village Boya kay bera chan pe wire Boya the Richmond's village
kana me olani kana beri
olani na bere Boya
lera kan gana lera kan
kwene
olani do is scattered
olani is scattered
eta jawa man tia popo kana
no olani kay te baro pu
mogo ti angweta
ngwet mogo ti obara pe wan mogo ti senior quarters so olani ti amet scattered.
Okay, what could be the problem? I think the problem was planning long time.
Not planning. Olani mero kwena me wigi awe kwena me kay beri no te winyu ko hawenyo ba jo me Boya che ka na ber ka do na pe ero ka ne no mier ko ber kana me winyo ko ha winyi bai ka na me ko nu ne no tuo ti atuare so Kampala wano ngoni Boya bero tungo lonyo wano ngoni kololo bero ko no lonyo beri ye ngoni na kasero da bero lonyo ame nu status bero nebani
and kor kana
kaite yero do la no rangi tineno
kada me awata no la na kasero ko no pet permit
pego ilor interference
no road plug chama
yes ilor interference so warta no morudi kumeni atini otikere a lot of updates am miu jamito timera nyen chawa bich da ka pira bich no me war aneta mong o miu the biggest news nien pe chunge ber speaker anet anete among pedong tie chung me ber speaker me parliament okoni ite koro ka kanoro ke na mo biru deploying ene ye kano ke na me president biru ko beni ene bere ye ene biru bere ye eto me chung me ber speaker pedo tie chung
James ka ine na war macha chaka me query team chak team kere kom aneta nita mong ame o maho MP daho me Masaka City Masaka City Namere o chaka mak Namere eka Namere dok te declaring ende chwako obas
dan ginomio Namere o ko ni president o goye chim chawa rioki nushu aworo me penye Namere ngaraj ene de ko bini yini bini ko be wani wano chwak aneta nita mongine Thomas Taibwa por pe do boro me ko ne ngato kenetie so dong president ko ne ngato kene dong tie mo bedo o Jacob Oboth amedong otido nga chwak da ko kadong tikitu ya da hoko you aneta mong ando hata you Oboth ni ete chwala aneta neta mong message piene go chibino chimerpe te chwala message make ko beni president ho me a different direction all different directives. So for that, yini berotor, penny party chwak piene do pe ngom eto.
Jami do tie da halir.
Jami do tikwata. Erwe ko wore kwen check me chato. Jami tie Paul kano wano biro ngedo. O biro ngedo
ya.
No
bad ma Twolo ko ginar ka. Umi nge ngom.
No bad ma da Twolo. Eto tie do ngendog enda da pa be the speaker.
Tiki no cover.
We ko wore kwen me chato will.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Today and show your smile, please. The world smiles back at you, so come on, smile, please.
Not Merinda ni were pop yum twin. No Merinda fruity, pineapple, green apple, onion orange. Mari, no mete, fonty pop yum twin. Tie, dak no milliliters, me a duck piara there, me a bitch, get you palita, ayo. Me get you pala korima petieni, matie milliliters, me a there. Yum twin, tie Merinda, mokaken. Merinda, smile, be contagious.
Spread the smile.
Itia yele ke de allergies. Awala, aboro, dona me yelo. Umeme mola. Pero yueo, ti ki jena flu. Man yat mo yubo ki yate kwaro. Kibor jome jena habols. Jomo yubo Covidex. Jena flu. Kwa yu chilu dushame ti odiweo ni. Jena flu. Ti ki yate kwaro. Ame konyo yin. Luen ikum chilu. Be odiweo. Luen ikum awanko. Ki allergies moreken. Jena flu. Pe kelo nino. Bepi jo adon. Kedo tino. Ame mohage uchakario dokere malo. Jena flu. National Drug Authority. Uyenyu tikere. Dokti pharmacies. Kede drug shops. Sore kena tie choke. Jena flu, Jama Yubo Bedu Jena Hubbles, Katu Mede, Nen Conpadacta.
There's a new way to keep your breath fresh all day. Introducing Movit All Day Toothpaste, meant to give you powerful night gum defense and teeth whitening. The charcoal flavor gives you deep cleansing and power stain removal. And the herbal delivers natural strength for healthy, confident smiles. Choose Movit All Day Toothpaste and enjoy freshness all day.
Imagine this. You are paying for something simple, maybe fuel or lunch, and that same swipe is getting you closer to Mauritius. With your Absa debit or credit card, every time you spend 100,000 or more in a single transaction, you earn the draw to win a trip for two to Mauritius. Each debit card transaction earns you a single entry, while each credit card transaction earns you a double entry. So next time you are about to pay, remember, a gateway is on the card for you. Absa, your story matters. Absa Bank Uganda Limited, company registration 4227 is regulated by the Bank of Uganda. Customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund of up to 10 million shillings. Terms and conditions apply. This promotion runs from the 30th of April to the 30th of July 2026 and has been approved by the National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board.
Ulodinga like a daily bando, like a daily bando, like a daily bando. Kalakata, enendungu ya kusabula, mikono juu. Free of fire, free of fire, free of fire. Omuliro nguwulira mulimu mutima gukankana like drums. Nesumulula we there's a lighter, watch me set the fire. This feeling yongera, we against stop the boom. Kalakata, enendungu ya kusabula.
Me gonna do free of fire, free of fire, free of fire.
Well, Amedong Beralo, Elaine Machim Amedong Beralo in Uganda. MTN. MTN, Q ita Uganda Communications Commission.
Fit for man, switching ono wabulamu, casting mungalo, rumba hustle nalo, boxing life funga, tolina na fear, trusting yofune boosting. Yo, oyagala gold rush wakuwe, oyagala red rush wakuwe, ulira boosti, ulira, funa boosti. Funa Boosti, kigina mara me Sting energy drink, matiki kero, dogonyo kum, tieno ngefood pingweng, iwen mechilik alibari okiken. Sting, live switched on, from the makers of Pepsi.
Aha, tindo anui, down pay PM.
Tuna, ati mwamoda hek.
Imi tokoba nini ne mwarano no kikene lao kiremite de chapati, mandasi ni kere sumbusa ni uko. Piyendo customer, duche bipo mkabori kiken. Waru ngiyo, yini bera joka ngiyo dare tikere juju do luwe, chati peki timikomi nono.
Okay, wega nye, imunga beka mohazam.
Kakare, chapati, sumbusa, mandasi, cookies kere cakes. Abirdonga min kare, kati ukere mohazam. Azam with flour, pure natural wheat flour. Tikere mo chambala vitamin, minerals da ukonyo Uganda pimweka mekara pia riu ya bichuka. Mohazam, ubiru quality pigi, noruki kena meimito tedu. Mohazam, idoha nyo supermarket, noruki kena chokidi. Kape lima pichika, ditamiti boyo gerere, kansinga. Azam wheat flour. Uyo buberu bakaraisa, Green Milling Uganda Limited. Azam wheat flour, Africa's #1 choice.
Need to make digital taxi stamp payments? Choose KCB Bank Uganda for fast, secure and convenient digital taxi stamp payments via internet banking or any KCB Bank branch near you. With real-time settlement, affordable transaction charges and reliable service, KCB Bank Uganda is your trusted compliance partner. Visit your nearest KCB branch today or call 0800-311-411 for more information. KCB Bank, for people, for better.
Matek dogo chenne kwa na mechatula chego prete when you queue farmer Pierre Bongwen Wengwen to another deck adupa Jimmy Takobe. Good morning Bobson and James speaking you live from Congo. Poi Matek
unity when you were Congo Gano. Okay. You are Yomni, you are picking us live from Congo. Otitamni yini feeling pachu wekwa ubede mengeoni itiko pachu. So nunenu wana tu kobone Aneta Mong Ameobedo Speaker John
dong me parliament.
Yeah, but Speaker John me parliament. Ye ni endong pe chung. Da dong NRM da do ye ni gino chwako oboth. Achalaba Speaker me parliament. Da oneno dong jo Paul me parliament. Tiame otiori me yo oboth. Achalaba ngata megin o oneno ministers dushu onodoti yo oboth. Oneno udonwe keyi karachel kere those who are important in government better gini celebration or both da kone humility karachel kere teach pilowak eno mie gum mebe speaker me parliament po yero eto it is clear the next speaker of parliament biro better or both ameno better minister me defense yes security
state minister for defense
state ya cabinet
in ba
okay yeah. Right, but ena wo macheni obinu nyute eka Liliana Bear dano tikunu tikori ka ba ye wano tikeri peda dongo tingeyo atikere chala ba speaker mere atikere chala ba ene bera lo deputy speaker ngata ngeope.
Okay, ani ameti ko kinping Takobe anite genamin abe amaro bedo nyo al deputy speaker oko most likely maybe the deputy speaker oko eno mono gina metia katu I corridor podeno kayini neno dangwa hakobi ni PLU ishari petia bedo PLU tia me achan kum joge
da ko ni jomiero core surprises amaka te cabinet cabinet a surprising job cabinet a surprising job dan cabinet abere jo amejo no patamo Poyili president declaring this will not be a sleeping government kapa be the sleeping government even your tea loka mara we ko yope jo ayot yes most likely now a karmota me president instrument of power the CDF obiro mie what may UPDF ente mako te do ko bot CDF
kisanja kuna mchezo
mono ningo
betting nyilak ko pe chamchana
okay so mono ngame tia timere no ngame tia katu so if that is the case donc parliament ben Uganda eno be institution a chela kana me corruption duoye
James Nobad Mauda ko ni ene word mahar ke de NRM caucus ene ngioni Uganda du jorom ene word NRM caucus kan president ngioni ko pe speakership ti ye
word president ora ke Nobad Mau
ama mom nyodo do ngandang dong
word president ora ke Nobad Mau ngo amegino ko bo ngata ngiope ngo amegino ko bo ngata mengiope eto it is clear ni president adonga woro obero declaring board jo eno bero goye gi chim meko boni NRM candidate obero both ame oneno ko be umane MP me masaka na mere ni ya doke yo nita mong dogde yo both one oneno jo ameti government the ministers gin do tungwe ko de yo both ame it's a clear sign no Pero Anita Mong cha hereka kwene. Pero Anita Mong alober ka the resources in government. O cha here Jamari Namachel Ginkonis is arrogant and not respectful. We don't know whether that is true or not. It is so arrogant. Pedang war. Pedang war. Commanding atoroke ken. Now, gina me weko je wur ka president woro cannot donating ad wonga law president ko. Ko ka president me ba million pierre yo en kwanye pierre binyo miechel. Okay? Now, her leadership style ti endum tikere jo mara endo goro ko. Ado tiyu kede. Te weko jo ke na ko cha. Now, according to Uchoamu gin ko bone jo ame yem kadaga weko. Amenu ginti parliament obinu sa lining yoko weho ko jamedu gin jono ber ka koro salary assignment pay ginu kene pay yinu no etiero tike yimieri ti dano kene olu oti you now jona te ber gama evidence ber neno ngate tiye oberu choyo ping kwanya evidence oti kwanyo te ya to me you both their godmother Rebecca Litwala Kadaga oti ko ni jamien Matia yele ni kopi komen oti oro jo kene London me o nenno kere nuongo address metunga Anita Among ameti London poini eno bino ko ni ene pe out London dan gine ote mo London pe e karame UK omi e sanction
again come
now ote kwanye Germany dushu kere wudi mera mete Kampala me po declaring na machelo te word boro IGG to ko ni this person has under declared our wealth. Public officers must declare their wealth. Mieri kobe government kobe loa lonya me unity kere banya me unity kere ngoa kere including your account numbers. Kete kere account a big mieri kobe anate kere account Centenary Bank and and the account DFCU Bank and the account Stanbic Bank and the account Housing Finance Bank and the account KCB Bank and the account Kanu and
Bank of London Daikobi.
Kada mora te ora te kobo. No. E kana do kelo ginyo Rebecca Litwala Kadaga te ya te word kere nyim president. Tiko bijamien. Nyare ni ne kopere ni kenen ko la yoni kenen ko chama chana ni peda declaring but IGG otido luongo to ko kenen ko Germany iko bongoy man see could not explain ourselves Pero I'm explaining ko poini a team of lawyers no da watch bota IGG. She could not explain herself. Now, otido kobini yindong kado tiki to since you cannot explain yourself. Jodong wanu katuka Rachel can speak okay. Do you need push you?
The last statement the president I will send some team of investigators.
So kadong ko bekitu doko tilung.
In fact, we could be auditors.
No, tinu endo ko cha contacting members of parliament. Make ko begini andong pa chu NRM. Eta tie chung independent. Chung achira like maybe the speaker of parliament. Please continue backing me up. Now, jo kene kopa mengata me mo cha dene pe chimini ticha ko beru meyu chente bodjo anu beru wore mere pien nu en tamani kadong nu do attack iti kere jo kene president Dr. Niang choro ni en ti doka contacting members me parliament me ko ni chung independent dokote luonge dokote doka dok nakasero tiko beni indo hati contacting members me parliament kado yini me chung independent yin wo record you don't wo record unyo da ngo to primaries et option me primary to ruling out to be yindo wo record et for now go back home and don't move anywhere
we're bet page kono
we're bet page pay what kanor ende turu ka page tap ke yida do yore
kada do ko be ko ni bet page pay what kan mon house arrest donc makako
so and before you know it jodo ti chako donyo me chako ti mi kweda eto ngwanu ti yenya tako ti nungu do pe
ota
no
kom otaka ko pa berne no cha muto go Kampala pero yenyi yore jo ame onwache kede du dongo no nyinge ko
appointment Minister Integrity go no boss is State Minister for Defense appointment Minister Integrity
jo ame onwache kede na cha muto go Kampala ultima identifying ge ko ni obero gine chelo bero jo me mogo tiche parliament jo kwan cha bo ngwen wo et kana dong tiye petie but anyway jam no gere dang mo bino no era occasion no momot
appointment Enoch, you're picking us from Budaka district, so and I don't want to Loki, it is clear
so lobere ke post Sudi Biaruhanga according to the source ngata me onwache I Rolls Royce ni ene Dr. Wenker ko ulwoni Malagala Bob ame obedo uno driver ame potpero promoting and mebedo secretary officer nite among da chano ene bedo teach me parliament kunu ko kwanyo chali kita ginti amwachi Rolls Royce kere naro ero dong tini Rolls Royce kanati ye dong pot yang ngai
yeni adonyo
gere adonyo kara
now ole kopka dong tia bela tak aman kita mo porque Denis Samson buwa do adonyo ko
ningara
do adonyo ko o ta ha mo kele chenne ajuri never play da ko nuwo ko
o kele chenne bon
ngata me da do drive to ha da do na hanye du ci dong tie
o kele chenne bon nga
chenne mo kele juri me pot buwa do
na o kele piene me anda chako doubting position na ko kuno Pabule eno wor ma jote kwere bare we wor ma jeta ko no America ni ene jo kwere jo mo grado por anyway ene jo kwere wor ma ne jo mo por so ko pota hanati interest ye ero ni angi ngato ke lota me ko chene o ke me ko nyanga ke ya ko weng manu be
weng be e na ma pleti no be UG okay
ena kan jate ki ngo
UG amando pegiki H kitten me ko bokericha
ko kan ena kan jate ki ngo
okay mando pegiki H because of a new model me number plate so kita me jamani duchu tunu kera ju
na dojo
kweno be ye duchu kere ngato kelo duchu ichaware te oho
tila wa jone era ngato berete na
po berete la obera taso
pien jo no te luor lak ni bua mar be speaker ni deputy speaker
no en gina chelo nge ye chon tieni en loke nu nge ni aduong tiameto lakuye so the potential jo mene amena duong no back
pay me the here pe ko bi en loke ko bi ngato oro chene cha nu tikere luor ni Amson lok ma
me ko bi en pedal luor kre ngato so luora nu tie ni o both ado nu tie chawane kanu bua bera me parliament kono Dennis Amson obua ene na de chano bedo ngo speaker candidate
comme do nu do bera incoming speaker ba
nu konyi do bera incoming speaker polini obua mi no be deputy speaker e karame Jacob Lanyato ento president e kwaye ko be taibwa unu nyuru mirme be deputy speaker so wanda kwaye taibwa mewe kamong don kita don aneta mong do te worko kele speaker ne pieno taibwa o mache do nyuru mirme we do wana chori kunu yindo hebedi ile wang taibwa and now this time kopti kom taibwa gina mong buchu
en taibwa ko perto limpia na hamuzi general muweze teko ya pe hamar pe kede uminatidi
taibwa au macha yunge president locate gete ya ko bi en kano kana mo deploying any is willing to work and serve his country
anyway man ka ko bol mar cha ta do
now war ko me chiche me cha to will e ka to do chen mi yu jamo kene obiro nen da ngwa meti ipapara okay obiro nen ngwa meti papara nen jama polti daily monitor jama polti new vision ka chel kere jama pona me da to mer pacho kan
every day we pay 300k we pay 100 wheelers we pay 120 million we pay
Tamanyen, mokna alanya anyen, millionaire chel ipirario nono, timalo me alanya, sol sukul tusi kede Airtel money weki munkare, melanyo motman, jomia chel achel lanyo, chabit ichabit, laga degadek dano achel, ti sa achel, aboro abit, sa abishel ach, unyoti kede Airtel app, chua metiu kede Airtel app, ti gum adrunga lo melanyo motman, piachara moroki kene meitimu, mi kare melanyo motman, tam ewama kede Airtel money, meo yo kene kanoro kiken Airtel money ite bank me Uganda National Lotteries kere Gaming Regulatory Board oye promotion man lobchi kere yubere
omina ngodo kotimere pe wori titimbo
datal aremo gurungeche tina marme yabedo ko pasho
sorry ngogi monyo yatoro
amoy dang yatoro ento perati akonya ko matwala
sorry pe miare me gurunge getich monka capsule me pain head amaro da geno yadman pien konyi ya remme gurungech arema beri ler kere joint nyoera kom la karem kere barwich
eyoro apoye mi ya pain aid atiedo winya bera tiga daraundo dohe dog tiche chunya tek
pain aid obedo konyme namba chiel mechanga rem Pain Aid, Joyi Obedo Mediwal Pharma Africa Limited. Dulme National Drug Authority of Uganda, oyeni tikere Pain Aid. Dok nuere wudi chato yen dushu atino kira don lo Uganda kan. Karemo time, nenda hatal.
Mononga kwere titi moro peko la tuwaro peni ujone kuri mi chan chimdi pe yin phones and electronic distributors tu huruba lera city tia poku chima tego original kekene welu yogere monu jo acharu chimi wela ngi wa wat kiri jama ti majlum chim smart utia gabana lon kaimeto i woro kai national ID keratin chen moro nyoy panchi tungu dong de tebere cholo momot kare meto wel makers chot bina gonya pe yin tiena chima boda na tego jio matata jamu kero tieke bere solar panels batteries get why make kubulong woofers are coca don't get down but one room radios are T batteries bluetooth radios flat screens flash disk memory cards naga batteries team long jojo you wholesale retail o yo timange jo ngabo ke jo yo jami ducha team ya komgi bodwa camera moro balle wadwa would den team kare wila ke jami macha papat EP yin phones and electronic distributors at you would bar sorry road you at a choke torrent or filling station go chimiye in order dega bongwen not radio
Lwa bisumela ko e kabela morumo NSSF dole me konyo me kano welo ping pia nyima ber bicha kutunu borwa ko e kin pacho
ikoni NSSF acha kudini borwa e tedero kan
indue ne ba NSSF abido ko yom berwa tekiri yina tedero
ko NSSF
Ikuberege kede soya solution. NSSF binukelu Smart Life Flexi kaname iramoto ye mecha kokano tiri ni dot NSSF. Akari chilik tudumia bikeken kede National ID ni keken. Kai beda pur acharangire onyatingia chare romor keken voptili ni dot NSSF. Amenywa uye mwaka. Atudung yoba mekin pacho NSSF abinu abok kere ngai. Ini dua paru bor medu mabe. Ruate abin sub-county headquarters. Hekeni dua paru abong medu mabe. Ruate berutual kera leka. Gore abin sub-county headquarters ikokome. Ini do pierriano no medu mabe. NSSF abin cheme. Ruate abin tegon primary school. Eka ini do pierwa cheme medu mabe. Timan abiru aber commercial cooperative. Eka otendo lo yuba mandoko iloro sub-county. Ini do pierwa rio medu mabe. Yopichi mesipa achoncha. Binu ngitatu ditecho yoko. Eka de richa kukokutini nyuko. Both NSSF kunitiuke de NSSF Smart Flexi.
NSSF, a better life.
Imagine this. You are paying for something simple, maybe fuel or lunch. And that same swipe is getting you closer to Mauritius. With your Absa debit or credit card, every time you spend 100,000 or more in a single transaction, you earn the draw to win a trip for two to Mauritius. Each debit card transaction earns you a single entry, while each credit card transaction earns you a double entry. So next time you are about to pay, remember, a gateway is on the card for you. Absa, your story matters. Absa Bank Uganda Limited, company registration 4227 is regulated by the Bank of Uganda. Customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund of up to 10 million shillings. Terms and conditions apply. This promotion runs from the 30th of April to the 30th of July 2026 and has been approved by the National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board.
Bilgi norobero towe kede Evervest pineapple anyeni. Bil mitere kede ngweche. Amepe kede kon. Toro ke kena chokedi. Evervest malt mi kare dusho beda metia main. Evervest malt obedo product me Crown Beverages Limited. Joame yiho obedo Pepsi Cola in Uganda.
If you're on these drugs, please stick to them so that you don't really.
In Uganda, every second counts. Let's act now. This message is brought to you by
Every day we pay 300K we pay 100 wheelers we pay 120 million we pay
Tamanyen mokna alanya anyen millionaire chel ipirario nono timalo me alanya sol sukul pisike de Airtel money weki munkare melanyo motman jomia chel achel lanyo chabit ichabit laga dede dano achel di star achel aboro abit star abishel ach unyoti kede Airtel app jua metiu kede Airtel app ti gum adwunga lo melanyo motman piachara morki kene meitimu mi kare melanyo motman tam e woma kede Airtel money meo yo kene kandoro kiken Airtel money ti ite bank me Uganda National Lotteries kede Gaming Regulatory Board oye promotion man lo chik kede you bet
Nino kene, iru tuer beda tek kotwal. Kwok dang no tia pol, kuono tek. Entuke guvu 7 up tiena chiel. Super duper refresher. Jemi dushute loke oko. Mita lemuncha. Meat, ngich, be. 7 up, super duper refresher.
Chuck
gin mo manyien, gin mo magonyo kom, gin mo mapemiro yele ki noi, la kero fuo ki lime, dak tie ki flavor me malt. Chila de da upong ki jemi mabesho, mite tie mia chel, iko mia chel, dak pe ki koi ie. Tem nong moje, win mite kare ki kare, mat inge mato, gup inge gupo, pien ko belu lako galuwang, why now me noi.
Jack again maku, ki Evervest malt pineapple, mangweje kuwa dada, te meat palime, mateki flavor men malt, miete tie mie kumia, tok peri ki konye, tie nonge tura unyo supermarket machokwidi, Evervest malt, we chawa weng, ube chawa man noi. Evervest malt, dulme Pepsi Cola Uganda, aye yubo.
Karemo gurunga chuma hoko pacha peti yeni wore dog teach. Gen ka pain hate capsules. Ite doke dog teach. Pain hate capsule. Tiu pore rang tia te kamero mu kwenye kwa ya remo gurungech. Pain hate capsule is a triple combination of medicines. Ame tiu melwenye koma rembala. Areme gurungech. Areme kom. Lakarem. Ler meduke de wangnyor. Kayata me binu gina rio peti ya kwenye ya rem. Gen kong pain hate capsule. Capsule achiel me pain hate gives better relief from pain and inflammation.
Chato wilitia tela kede don nyuiti mito kony me chulo school fees unyo pekiniu kena papat. Agam mere obedo ka finka special kakano. Customer nyen me finka romodonga mulon me uyoriod na miliona par kuni chulo idikine medwere bichel imagoba ametie special piri. Kaditi mita piri unyo achalo gurupi bojman konyo bulu mon kedoria yela medongo biachara kede limo kena me bini chauni. Ngwechi jang finka bankor ke kena me choke di unyo igochi minamba nota boro not ario abichel ario weke nuon kony. Finka Uganda tieme dongo digi karachel. Finka Uganda jo ameneno tichi ubedo Bank of Uganda. Chene customer wagwakerete Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda naki wel me million apar. Yubman binu tich alubere kere chikere. Insurance me pur umite Uganda Agriculture Insurance Scheme UAIS. Mano dang tiu alubere kere chikere.
Okay, point my take me do chen ikwena chegu me chata will. Ame pot product cheni line tieni kayini ibedo won saloon unyetiu saloon unyeti kop me year widano tieni maidi tiame kelu seminar marme piretek ame binu beda tie man Lavington Park ame yamu ngoni coordination park cha seminar man tie menen no ko professional air care training karakel ke the new product introduction nyoni jama nyene me tiu ke pick up me year which tiame okelo ekadang binu mi yingej karakel ke kreme ti karakel ke product mana bayar okay eka product management and product discount binda mi ngey jewno do training man binu beta Lavington Park formerly Coronation Park binu chawa dek me odiko na chawa bongwen me otieno poyoni binu beta tie dikni ni do parwe bongwen me do ma beach na 2026 manage area now pe details okay ne menu invitation card rango chimina nota bira bora biro area ngwen abisha boro abira chel nota abira bora biro area ngwen abisha boro abira chel be na machima me yin kay go be do ke karme tunu on yonegam invitation card now
I am still around. I still have one term to serve. When I finish serving my 5 years in the next term, then I will give it to my young brother, Thomas, to take over.
So, mono Aneta Mong, notia kovni enu poditi around. Mono yoba nina enutia willo card. Nyonita willo t-shirts pick up a charity run. May birthday memo appear beach we are.
I am still around. I still have one term to serve. When I finish serving my 5 years in the next term, then I will give it to my young brother, Thomas, to take over.
Yado tieni yindo popeti around for now.
I don't regret being close to President Museveni. He's the president of Uganda, is a fountain of honor. And nobody will stop me from being close to him. I equally don't mind whether I am removed or not. All I wanted was to be a member of parliament of Bukebea.
So, mono Aneta Mong, amenotia a cop a functions a pola papat edo tieni endo pe obedo candidate pedonga bedo speaker me parliament aparierio endo ko be doge ni endo pe bedo speaker me parliament ma aparierio po ida nge president Museveni to keto chen ko man a bill la uma cheni do hodong law man landmark protection of sovereignty law. Okay, Museveni signs landmark protection of sovereignty law amede chano do han act of parliament le chiki do kire
yo community very good anet nito monga yo chelo speaker parliament mo kato kede chiki don ka pecha ko tichiko
kado chene ben morio hado miru bin miru ke mi minister nge miru ke mi minister nge
ko pienen mi members of parliament o kato kede chiki
so president
statement amar bino making ni era hoda nu kato kede chika me mi president Museveni kado pe pod me de president
so yo to pon me de president
so yo de ka balgir pe en chiki do en kero kani ya chakti kero
Dr. Kisa Besigye bino ko ni kade nene tia chokki Museveni attack ame tikire mete you are about to be embarrassed Pango ka kopa Besigye no teni
kopa teni
tiko nero teni tipo where is mama mbabazi where is Kale Kayora Mona according to Besigye ente bi ko boni that village girl will also go.
Who is the village girl?
Pedang
anyway we mana we deputy speaker na muweze kanogaba komni gini ndo mudako aber me konyu boss Jacob pien bible komni choya ba chihogi nyala cho metela so speaker me parliament na beri choda dongti mit bu mohara ko ba bero boss aka ko begini miyo daha menu dang ti aber ameram konyu
poyo ni danga worni ubino ber karchel kare me pe kaungi nyoni pe keje wor kwede tunga monga men beri e chaka ken mena kasero ni pachi mero kene an deko kene including bukedia tiame mondo awo machene sarandi onko tura mete chigo tiame okwedo awoni keje kiri police notiye me searching ngwa menoti kunacha eto pachi meti na kasero gina me otawni oberu chenne tiame okwanyiye gina mo tamanu beru chenne tiame okwanyiye eto turo kena meti chigo aworne ni oneno man so no kena oneno jo beru karchel kare me beru karchel kare me searching now members me parliament mo tamne chokar chel kede aneta nita mo ridanga searching turo pachigi
le dambe pacho palo
tichu kena me parliament ba Chris Obore
Obor jo mahalo
dogo ka dogo London dogo ka dogo UK no tena na Arsenal karchel kede West Ham tunga West Ham
en no tin pane no tino pane
awinya kita wanti nu yengo kede kap
dan ka jo lanye ko ni wana ko ne dogo bor mi do ai kap kanu ko no palo kap
kita wanti nu goyo karchel kede Burnley kwa biro kwa boro kwa bongwen eno winya winya bakero tin man you anen wa yek kere kap ogom magom
James kay la tin no dating ko
kadog no ngo kere
petu
wando mere wa be Champions League
pedang mana
mando tumo ko del dan
ko ti point
inti chura ni
piera ka got in the bed point a beach ni Man City podong to area kar podang point a bichel no Arsenal dong to kadi
achel do
pod chuarna berati
tie ka ni wano tingu kapi che bichel la binu tie ni lo yo captain
okay
mi wa ichingwa beri che bichel no lo ko tin
anyway berati men
metini metini lo ka beri changwen pod panela chamera beri changwen o lo yo tin titingi che bichel atikeri cherna me O2 T ready JBC T ready Fly Emirates T ready
asan ne mi wa mare cho nyene good motors e ka ñu cho Arsenal la dit ñu ngere cho good motors a dit
ko por fe musée Asan war poy matek okay right ko por petie pango ka kwera me dake ka pier ngwen ye bichu T ready
manotum ko
okay tum ko
ka good mar pach kane
okay ke good pach do Kampala jami duon Kampala ba piyo ya Kampala kop te bedo Kampala
ko Kampala en MP ka no point port ko yo te gam ci mo bol ku
No, cara, yini ayinta amene miero gam chimi. Ame da tu tingo Bible malo.
You ngero. Mono no report feedback that war match. We come mano baby.
Kopo yo.
Anyway, yung MPs kwangara.
We kong MPs da we dan por ye campaign. Eno kuana de ko paga ma chimdo por ko. Uno por joda ke neno ba kaya yinda.
Ala ke joka nang chimu por.
Okay, what a name.
Anyway, yung MPs kwangara we come a beach
now. Breaking news tieni otaha do khnuero. That's good. Unuere tunga monga me tie chigo.
Mono you are dog mer chak tichi.
Woro ko no otaha ko to cha bo wen.
Ala ye penga don ka te bini ko bini dom kuba. Na ha chung dangoe.
So tienong man nga to kwala gini. Bedo officer.
Umekono. Pere pa. Wegdo ko
bukanyer bedo police officer.
Anyway, karagi Uganda kan iperompon ke dito ano. Yang billion. Kata ano tiana chiel ke ken kamia. Pe bi doctor acha. Como pira chiel ke kan.
Kar pira no nyi chato ko.
Chato ba million.
Ko be o mia chien na mera o welo pira mera chiel. Kar ka do pira chiel ilor chiel.
Ater ko ka bare chato ko factory. A chiel ke ken.
Chato bonga.
Do ka factory.
Okay.
Anyway, ilaw kan tinni jobino kuongo won kama beach me kwala district engineer Moses Uteng ame aberu chawa boro dihi jobino kuongo won kama beach me Leptong district Ambrose.
Actually mi akona ma ka pot pe yini ya ite yiwe ka kona ma engineer Moses Uteng kan ko eni ko be wa jame apirgi tekka ene biri chako tiyu pikole. Okay, jema pirgi tekka ene bini chako tiyo ko pikola yoro yot. Okay, jema mo amene bini chako ko me kadong yungen mako Bible era tinini ene bini chako ka chel kere mene. So I did engineer Moses Otang, congratulations. Pi lanyo kwi da wana ko beni lege wenya bere kunwerni meni tinini ka yo chel da wan tri lege da wenya bere dok teach we ti ya ber we ka luak me kole nung services amegin nu chungi opo new services new take manifesto ni achala yinu ker bot luak mono adit engineer Moses Oteng, the chairman elect Mekole, is going to be the first to be sworn in. Ilang kanmo?
Diki eka china dek tio yi hokwera ditama beda liro ya piugoro ya bunga mono kwera menu dit celebrating.
Kwera no pemiro wore.
Ando wanga war wan uwar. Uwar wara ya.
Piana na bagi na yini mirni ya beda duongo.
Riumen. Pedo boat.
Gina yini mirni.
Erka uwar kapi kwera riumbere obi. Riumbere obi.
Ngi gina perta kan moto yo no.
Yin kana mete wara chamri ya ba gina timo. Aketo amiyo ngatora te toka tuke konga agira. Reka bilon bera kire kete mo ya dit
yo
ita chamo riura bini jandu ngi yo
an mia ka gira
kete mo
ya e kon kal
dum anda ada ako big gwana lon ke rana ndango riura lon ada na makire
chame
so
ka gira na tie ana pe kopkeri
now Oteng jo tina kuongo chawa boro kare councilors megara gina mananyo
yes
eka dihini abedo Ambrose ngam kargon beda Leptong district local government tinwang tiling petia mejo ngeya be era tina no reporti abedo dihi ya molata abedo ni de Pierre we achiel monichi angwen
lira city ni ndwe Pierre akele division sage duchi manichi dek chawa dek no diku meya sama tool ke councilors mege chawa bichel me di cheng birbe city was mana dit Manuel Bongo perro ke councilors mege chawa bor birbe dit Dennis Peter do dul kala ke councilors mege tie adek ni ndwe Pierre
so meya molata walo mara abere chi angwen ni de Pierre we achiel e kaino yiholega dit dani ndwe Pierre we ario Canada Canada inwanga yen
modu pe coperinho chel
beba copé teach coperinho bere chen male ka coperinho ka anyway apart ke mano na mateng dok tia ma ami yiko aworni apuondini mesen collector uluo ni Samuel o Polika Samuel Poli Obero ko pora tekka me
Samuel Polo Obero do tiborwa is in St. Joseph na iwigwe
ene bere ponjini wado chane
angewa wora no ekuno da
me wado ene wono na jogdati kilija kono so Samuel Polo Obero ko para wora ateka petwere okoboni ichawa niene cho petiamit jo cho yane jo wot kai lego eto wi jo te wilo ko yiko pacho ni cho ikaka cho yini ya pemi da ka ngi nama password me chimi pemi da ka ngi password de mobile money me chimi pemi da ka ngi na account me chimi pemi da
account me bank
gino ramati mere komi ame mirni da ka yedo wor kwani ka inde pe chao ke na gi ko e inda cha cho apart de lego yik paju mi da nge nama me chi password chimi pin mobile money account number chen password pin me bank me ka da ko akwanyo
yinde ke password chimi
password tiro
da nge
ngero
era na pe password
password mi obeda tie
an kira pattern kwani ngona pe password
ba ka tie ni ba ti o dread mo bad wet na don cha dunya e mo ara ti ne ye penyo en mana ye balchim mi o ber password bera tie but an karan tura che ka tinor ke ni tura ma chel gina ma chel ana ko bi ke kan ka ko bi wor kwanche na ko wor kwanche ne 07 tetum ni wor kwanche 03 en kan che ine ma hawi
kada pe naho
no ka chinga ho la ko le kwan gam chi men wor kwanche tu mi apare chi password ti kuno pin tv kuno nyang men so ginate ko ne chamari de ginoro ngale ite bere pe me den
yeah that's right that's
yo wanu te wona mugongo tinini tigini Lawrence and Marys wore President Museveni o podo jo ko kwera ni no chaden remo ko pitwo bola ame opor lo Democratic Republic of Congo de ngara chelo me bini ko ta Uganda kan now President podo ge kwero ni no chaden remo ko na jo amete wote tiengi no dongo woro gino ko o Kristo ama ya elirdasis no don tigine St Mary's metie loro ikeli jana da do hen jemi wisto loko kede lobalo komne gindo porto neno ngoken ame bino ngo timere but engina metie pacho eno wie
okay tieni jame no te wona mugongo nen tial gindo ko bino do ko pacho bien president o tiro do ko boni kwere meni do dek me bedo ni do dek ni chaden remo ti ame podoko o choro ko anyim yungene bere consultation ka tiel ke de religious leaders ka tiel ke de national task force team gino beru ping e ka timo ko ne tino ne pira tek ne ko doko chorni no because quo pira tek okay quo pira tek anda hata moyo baro no kwena da hakere peda hata mo
wor ka gina wor ka exact
mino kwana joko
wor exact era kana joni ti ye kat ke ayen balni jenti ching apa Peter Panya
Peter Panya no
time check o tadbino kwano balni
9 a.m. Chawa Det Mondiko. The time check on 94.3 QFM is brought to you by
KCB Bank Assurance, KCB Bank Uganda, Pijo, Piberere.
Nuong Mirinda, ite nuong oyom chuny, nuong Mirinda fruity, pineapple, green apple, onyo orange, yom yichoro dushu nuereka i Mirinda.
Mirinda, smile. Be contagious.
I saw me kapeti ukere momo ko bira teki momo chine mala ha bira teki
itwere lokachine nani
isha ba ko doge pishene ni
Conductor balancer
doge karo kene tuo dang porro ko ame penyeo dang doctor ruenyo ko gu
ineno chine na tuta biju porkane
kere kom jamini endushu ti kire momo app onyo di star chera bishera bi star dek hash bichono ginoro kiken kanoro kiken ekete nyumo mita tikere tuta biju kere penya bochono pire itikere teho mebira bo abarwi mono teha MTN momo
MTN
Banka duong me Uganda ena mengiyo ticha MTN momo Uganda Limited
I break a rock up I dance. Nenye silver baka, I win it double. Chiki, win it double. And I did double. Gosh, it double.
kalo duogo ko kede tuofu tiena rio nuong robu nyo Silverback Energy rote gina me unuye gina me ineno en gina me lanyo rock boom gufu pio lodge mata me medu gufu pebe pio tino mono yach mega metia dotu tino kede jua mekawa teru garage yuwa mechwalu ngeche chato welu nuochwa kadule National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board yuwa mechatu welu tepi kara check
kapeti ukere momo kubira teki momo chine mala habira teki
itwere lokachene nani
isha bako doge pishene ni
Conductor balancer.
doge karo kene tuodang porro kwa mepenye dan doktor ruenyo kogu
ineno chene na tuta biju porkane
gere kom jamini endushu tikire momo bonyo di star chera bishera bi star deck hash bichono ginoro kiken kanoro kiken ekete nyogo mita tikire tuta biju kere penya bochono pire itikire teho mebira boa barwi mono teha MTN momo MTN Banka duong me Uganda ena mengiyo ticha MTN momo Uganda Limited.
James Baloni do nuero kom
ana ngato mara chwala ba
chwala
nende yenye mera kwena kere ya to wor files ngo
andan ko pe chwala ba mirana yenyi kom
ni wodo ko x
pedang x ken ka de ka bolo bola ka nyu atien ma wona do bodo je kom
yina ke chok don ke de kitu chok lo pio ka wor ka pala do yelo wale
karo kono na pa
pio no te kampala okay kwane watia ko ni fele Ugandans especially bazukulu wara nyimdong
fellow Ugandans, especially the Bazukulu, greetings. After consultations with the National Epidemic Response Task Force and religious leaders, we have decided to postpone the matters day to a later date, which will be communicated. This decision was made because Uganda receives thousands of pilgrims annually from Eastern Congo, which is currently experiencing an Ebola outbreak. To safeguard everyone's lives, it is essential that this important event be postponed. I encourage those who had begun their journey to return home, continue observing the precautionary measures, report anyone who is sick, and encourage those who are ill to seek medical care. We regret any inconveniences caused because the protection of life must come first. Signed, Yoweri K. Museveni, President, Tibaihora.
Tibaihora dango chokano.
Pocho do nyeno do mero.
Kar ngomi yite kwano gina pe.
Anda emia kwana gina tieda meda Tibaihora chen.
Kar ngomi mero Tibaihora go en pocho.
Nyeno.
Okay. Right. Mono karachel kede mono bero komena mugongo. Ame chawa ne me wano loki tiedo ngi gen pebino pedongo bino bero karachel kede kare. Maybe ni do deck. Meanwhile, the control room potiang yo pio. Control room ko yuningi unu pio nuan pote kuber kala chel keda dit. No, bini cha kala chel keda dit akena obore.
Wow.
Yeah, well, cha keda dit akena obore. Ka the control room ero jo wada do ri kamer ni ndog ba. Okay, koporo petie.
You have the right to fire. You have to fire on camera.
Chala firing at on camera. Pien, kaya log jo do you tie ne nena. The control that you better kodo mode ngadang peda theater me. Okay. So yar kapo we hoti dog. Anda uru. Okay. Kaya jana po we hoti chanda uru.
Piano man, peace we go carro come.
Peace mir gremede. Ngata do peteti yigina me mir ti. Yinde wura ngo kera no mir le. Team.
Anyway, mano podeti me winyo QFM eka inemeti akano we have net messages am jo mago ti chwalo. Mono extra YouTube account nyo metia alo Yorama TV one messages who ametie okokanem mantia ko be Bobson, welcome back from Kampala. Okay,
let me get in touch with Honorable Jimmy James Michael Akena. Good morning, sir.
Morning, how are you?
I'm okay. This is James Omari Lem. You are live on QFM and also Rama TV.
Oh.
How are you today?
Good morning, viewers and listeners.
Thank you. How are you today?
I am very well, thanks.
You are lost.
Oh, I'm not lost. I can say a little bit busy, but I'm not lost.
Okay. Now, we have called you because we want to get your quick reaction about what is happening currently in Parliament, especially with the Speaker of Parliament. We have seen a lot of investigation taking place, and 11th Parliament being termed as one of the most corrupt Parliament Uganda has ever had. And you are also a member of the 11th Parliament. What is your quick reaction to what is happening in Parliament today?
There's a prayer I wrote and I shared around September of last year. And it was basically a prayer for Uganda. And one of the prayers was that we have some intervention in Parliament, divine intervention. Because I'd likened Parliament to the den of thieves, as referred to in the Bible, where there are money changers and wheeler dealers. So my prayer was for divine intervention to address that issue. And what I'm seeing, I'm thanking God. But I think this is perhaps, let's see what comes out of it. The start is good. I'm enjoying the start.
So do we say what is happening currently in Parliament as an opposition leader, as a member of UPC, the president of UPC, do you welcome the idea of Parliament being thoroughly investigated and Speaker of Parliament being thoroughly investigated on corruption-related cases?
You see, I've been complaining. I've been on the National Economic Committee. This committee will process loans. And we've been processing loans at sometimes rapid speed. They ask for the report even before you've received the loan. So it was difficult. We had to put our foot down. We've discovered some loans which are completely useless. But you're forced, the country is forced into loans so that people can get a commission or somebody can get something. But these loans, it's not me who's going to pay. A lot of these loans are 20 years and the like, so you're borrowing and you're not investing in something which is going to create something good for the country. Then two, part of the responsibility of the committee, apart from borrowing, we are supposed to report from time to time on the indebtedness of the country and, the general debt position or the economic situation. When you struggle to put that report, we never get space. But when it comes to loans, they have put you on the order paper even before they've given you the documents to process. So this is more than there's a systemic problem which has developed. And I hope that we reach to that point that we deal with it because the resources of Uganda are for the citizens of Uganda. They should be working for the citizens. It's not for somebody to process, like in the case of the loans, process for self-benefit, but we should be doing it. And if we're investing for 20 years down the road, that investment should be very serious, that those who will be there 20 years will really have benefited from it. But if I'm borrowing something that I get my small cut today and I don't care what happens down the road, then we're doing things wrong. And there, of course, as a nationalist, not just as a party leader, as a nationalist, I stand on the side of the people.
Okay.
Everything we must do it on behalf and for the people.
Now, let's look at the 4 years where Right Honorable Anita Mong was the Speaker of Parliament after the passing on of the Right Honorable Jacob Olanya. There are these claims that, yes, he got so rich to the extent that she started spending even more than the president. Do you agree to that? That yes, Speaker Anita Mong was okay, we can say abnormally rich, and that and it was accumulated from Parliament. Do you agree to that? And how do you welcome our idea of not contesting now to be the Speaker of Parliament? Though you are not a member of Parliament, but you have worked with her.
I'm trying to follow what is going on behind the scenes. There were issues around lifestyle audits.
Mm-hmm.
There are a section of people who are saying that let's look into lifestyle audits and you see whether somebody is living within the known income. That idea never took full root. But what you generally expect for somebody to have that amount of wealth, you expect they have also, of course, the source of income, and you will have the paper trail, the workers, the investments, the growth over years. And yes, there are people who come with, especially this modern age, somebody can come up with an idea which can blow up with growth of technology. You can become a huge company overnight. But there will be trace of it. Some of these IT companies which start small and what, but in 1, 2, 3, 4 years is huge. But there will be a record. So whatever invention has come from Bukedia, we should all go and learn. Maybe we can all have stadia and hospitals and training schools. If it is something which is possible to replicate in a commercial way, but clearly we are living in a world where we are not there to serve.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is distinction which some of us have with other people. Public life is there to serve. And if you're not there to serve your people, you're going to get lost, confused. There may be things which will pull you all sorts of directions. For me, I'm very clear on that one. You go there to serve, and if it's not in the interest of the people, you've lost it.
No, Honorable Jimmy, when Right Honorable Anita Mao was campaigning at Laon College and also talking to NRM leaders at Laon College, it was reported that he cautioned the president. He told the president that your people, okay, talk to your people. That patient of yours, there are people who are working, okay, at daytime, they are here disturbing us, at night they're with us. That statement, according to people, they're saying she was targeting Honorable Betty Amongi, okay, targeting Honorable Betty Amongi and also targeting Honorable Jimmy Akena, that your closeness with President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has made some of you not to respect NRM, also not to respect leaders of NRM, and yet the plate that was feeding you, according to that statement, was coming from NRM, and yet you continue to despise and also underlook at NRM. And today, she has been in trouble over corruption-related issues. How do you respond to that? At that time, it was campaign time. You did not respond to that. How do you respond to that?
I did make a statement because she said it not once, and she mentioned both myself and Honorable Betty by name. And on one occasion, I had said that she's created a very awkward situation because she said something which was completely false, but would have meant that the president had broken the law for me to be in parliament. So I raised the question that if I go to court and I take it up to the highest court, you have the highest court presided by the number 4 in the country, where you have the number 3 in the dock, and I have got the number 1 as a witness. You get where I'm coming from?
Yes.
I said that would be a very, very awkward situation in a country. I would have taken Anita Annett Among to court on disparaging my name, and in her disparagement, she said the president is the one responsible for my illegally being in parliament. So you go first, of course, High Court. Generally, you keep going, and when you reach the Supreme Court, in fact, you start with Court of Appeal. You now have the number 3 in the country saying something which is completely false and attributing it to the president. And of course, me defending my name, I will have to bring the president as a witness. And now, in which court are you handling this matter? And that's why I'm saying that there are people who are holding offices but don't understand the level of the office. The office of Speaker is above any of these political offices which you run around for within parties. Whether it's ruling party or whatever, Speaker is above. This is the Speaker of the National Assembly of Uganda. Everybody in Uganda, that's the central point. And there are places where I've seen videos are saying that she's a speaker for 49 million Ugandans. So understand that one. The position, 49 million Ugandans. NRM is not 49 million people. It will never be. So you must rise to that office. So I had raised it. And I think, and if God, and in some cases, God hears some of our prayers on some issues, and wait to see how God is going to end the whole thing. But the other thing, let's say, He will laughs
longer. Now,
so we're beginning to giggle. We're not yet laughing, but we're beginning to giggle.
Now, Honorable Jimmy, you have worked with Sekandi as the Speaker, at least in your first term in Parliament. Sekandi was the Speaker of Parliament. In your second and third term, Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga was your Speaker. Now in your last term, the fourth term, Right Honorable Annette Anita Among was your Speaker. Among the three, who do you rate as the best Speaker you have ever worked with?
I think each speaker comes with their own imprint in Parliament, and you generally have to work around that because you're not going to change the character of a speaker. So does that speaker give space? What is the quality of debate, the quality of issues which come forward? I could probably say I worked, Sekandi taught me a lot. Initially when I came, I had ideas. When you went to him to present, he would guide you. Have you looked at this option and whatever? And you get to understand that Parliament is not always just shouting on the floor. But you can actually do a lot from behind the scenes, and a lot more gets done without shouting on the floor. So, Sekandi taught me how to work that, and the late John Odid, as a senior member, was quite useful in showing the ropes. With Rebecca, she was a bit volatile, but when she's onto something, she's not going to let it go. Then Olanya, what I loved about Olanya is that the amount of research he would do, it was not by accident he could guide the House the way he did. He would research constantly. But any topic which came, if you see like the first 7 people or 5 to 7 people who he's going to pick, those who normally set the tone and the scope of the debate before he allows anybody and everybody to come. There are some speakers who it is haphazard. You have somebody who's really delving into the depths of an argument. Then you get somebody who is adding nothing, but wanting the voice to be heard. And then guiding a debate, I think it needs to be somehow structured. And those who build on it create the imagery or the notions which other people can join in. On that one, I give Olanya, God bless his soul, that one he was wonderful at.
Okay.
He could really deal with those questions. And my young brother Thomas was doing quite well in research and handling the house on the floor.
And your elder sister?
Sorry?
What about your elder sister, the Triple A?
How can she be my elder sister? Huh? In what world?
Since you're a younger sister?
You see, Triple A was very obvious in the things she was doing.
What is obvious?
If you recall the time when she started the issue of defunding the parties, and we clashed on the floor, and she was saying, Honorable, can I calm down? And I was insisting, how can I be calm when I see what you're doing to my country? It was obvious, at least for me, it was obvious way back then, the level of interference which she was prepared to do and which is over and beyond necessary and actually belittles the office which she was holding, which she never understood.
Okay. Now let's look at, Honorable Jimmy, let us look at the option the NRM is trying to bring to us. The Honorable Oboth being fronted and most likely going to be the next Speaker of Parliament. I don't know whether you have worked with him closely, and how do you rate him?
I've worked with Oboth. I presented the iPod position to him when he was the chair of the Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee. That was, I think, end of the 10th Parliament. So I've known him I've known him for some time. I can see why the establishment look at Oboth as a sober person. I think he's also somebody who's been a state attorney. He's been, of course, legal and parliamentary chair. He's been a minister. So with experience, I can understand why the establishment can see him as safe hands. And I don't have anything in particular I can say against him. He's been a sober legislator for their side. Of course, we disagreed on issues across party lines, but he's, you say, one of the more sober of the players. But definitely, we'll bend towards the establishment, but we'll understand the legacy question.
Okay.
Those are, at least from my understanding.
No, the last one, before I let you go, the last one, the very last one. Back home here, some of us and some people are saying this was opportunity for Honorable Dennis Armstrong Obua being the next Speaker of Parliament. And there is this accusation that, yes, the AAA and other leaders from that side had to use some members in UPC to make sure that Obua does not go back to Parliament, because this was opportunity for Obua. How do you respond to that? How do you respond to some of us who are saying this was opportunity for Obua to be the next Speaker of Parliament, but Honorable Jimmy and UPC were used by the people who are fearing Obua to make sure that Obua does not go back to Parliament?
Now, you see, this equation misses the most important people in this whole conversation. It's the people of Ajuri. The people of Ajuri, what I went to Ajuri to do was to defend their position. I didn't create a position. I will always campaign for UPC, always. And that has been my pattern, and that one I'll never apologize for. But when people have gone out and have voted, and you want to take away their vote, their victory, you want to change things in a tally room. That is one issue which about this election, which we're not going to accept. This nonsense of somebody coming from somewhere and disrespecting the citizen who went out and put his vote, and in some cases under intimidation, under whatever circumstance, but went and put his vote, and you don't want to respect that vote. You want to play a game after that one. First issue is the citizen. When you respect the citizen, then you have a right to stand before the rest of the world and say, I am here representing. But when you've disrespected the citizen, no, please, don't deceive yourselves. Our democracy begins at the respect of the citizen. If you have not respected the citizen, you're not going to build anything on that one. So I will defend the citizen. The people at jury spoke, they tried to cheat them, I defended them. They were asked to speak again, I defended them again, and they got the victory. So please, let's not create false notions of what could have been. Okay, what could have been if I cannot allow them to ballot? If you want what could have been, what could have been? Would we be having the same conversation? I brought substance. All my arguments were substance for the citizens of Uganda. Not attacking any human being left, right, or center. I brought solutions when we had problems. I was not allowed. So what could have been? Let's not do what could have been. Let's deal with things properly. And let's respect the citizens' right to choose.
Just assuming that Obua was a member of parliament of a jury, just assuming that.
You want to assume, you assume Jimmy Akena was a candidate and was able to debate questions about the citizens of Uganda, about the future of Uganda. Just assume that one.
Mm-hmm.
So that is where I have been preparing, and not assuming about where Obua would be. I know where Kena would have been had he been a candidate, had he been given opportunity to stand on a national platform and present solutions for the citizens of Uganda. That's the only assumption I can make. I can't talk about Obua, I can talk about Sakenda.
Okay, for now, let's talk about Obua. For now. If
I don't talk about football.
Eh?
How long? I've been on this issue. I can use somebody to illustrate, but my politics is not about people. This and good and made it. Now, if you are there as speaker, but you have no base in a jury, honestly, you see, I don't know what we're trying to build. We're trying to build a castle without a base. Why are we speculating on if you are relying on? Anyway, let me not go there. Let me just leave it there.
Okay. Now,
James Omar.
Yes, sir.
Let me proceed to my next issue.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you a pleasant day.
Thank you.
Pay me customer ni medu kede yini nel chan piti kede jami komo pika gora. Yer ka jami komo pika me ya RNZ. Chahere yo pira chine medu kede brake pad. Jami komo pika me ya RNZ ber jama deka kana pengola kede balle. Okel borebero je na Industry Limited. Wore teme yo wada nikikano kikana yo charo jami komo pika ya unyo gare jiro kikenate Uganda.
Ni ujuhi kere chim smartphone na nyino nyo Tecno Pop 20. Iru kere betra meri waki umere dita me gie inches bichel point abira bi. Apua kere pi te balo. Tia ber me chel kaiti lo kere do WhatsApp bedo kere video kere jamo kere duchu tia ber me chel. Chol ka chile premium ya chel kere bongwen achala chol ma kukong e kaide chol ene modongcha momod idu rabichel kere Tech Now. Ngong mere tin ni do hamor ke kena me charo chim Tecno nyo do hame MTN na me tichokeri. Eka ite yumu yi kere jibi ya chel achiel me MTN data me nono dwe pi dwe abichiel. MTN kao tiyo kara achiel pe otoro joko le me chimwa. Uganda Communications Commission ena mingiyo ticha MTN.
Mega beredang mega kara diju. Kikero chingi kom jami wing makela laga ikoma megwa. Gitiyo kichabun makiloni White Star Magic maweka wan maberu lenge kara diju. Amara kachil kichabun makiloni White Star Magic.
Chavun White Star Magic Premium TP dano mai maro dano mapigi tek ikoma megi ngweje mit ku dak wako jami duju maleng Chavun White Star Pots dak yum michi kara duju mai tiyu kere loko ba yot dak mit kai tiyu ki Chavun makiloni White Star Magic.
Chabun White Star Magic kaburu bere chabuna nyen ame loko jemna pol ame company me Bitcoin ame yobo. Chabun man mero chinga yuma mwanya ame apal chunyi maukri jami koni. Well Chabun White Star Magic ido amaroke ken kunyu supermarket ame chokedi. Eka ite winyo chil komi roma mano pinini nino.
Kapeti ukere momo kwa bida teki nungu chene malo ha bida teki
itwere loka chene nani
ichako bako dogi pi chene ni
Conductor balancer
dogi karo kene tuwero dang porro kwa mepe ingeo dang doktoru ruenyo kogu
ineno chene na tuta biju porro kane
Gere kom jamini endushu. Ti kere momo app onyo di star chela bi star deck hash picholo ginoro kiken kanoro kiken e kaite nungo meta ti kere tuta bidu kere pe abo cholo pire iti kere te home bira bo abarwi mono te ha MTN momo MTN Banka duong me Uganda ena mengiyo ticha MTN momo Uganda Limited. Kapeti ukere momo kwa bida teki nungu chene malo ha bida teki
itwere loka chene nani
ichako bako dogi pi chene ni
Conductor balancer
dogi karo kene tuwero dang porro kwa mepe ingeo dang doktoru ruenyo kogu
ineno chene na tuta biju porro kane
Gere kom jamini endushu. Ti kere momo app onyo di star chela bi star deck hash picholo ginoro kiken kanoro kiken e kaite nungo meta ti kere tuta bidu kere pe abo cholo pire iti kere te home bira bo abarwi mono te ha MTN momo MTN Banka duong me Uganda ena mengiyo ticha MTN momo Uganda Limited.
Vimba kireka bore pro smartphone. Man stress sore ken paye. Bin ke lipiara boro. Achalo deposit. Ita chulo eno ken mot. Chuli wel malare. Tuta chel. Nino. Tuta biro. Chabit. Onyu pidwera bichel dushu. Nung mbis mia chel. Nino. Kay chula megi. Pidwera bichel. Nung kabore pro. Tin. Iduha MTN ore ken ati chokedi. MTN. Together, our network is unstoppable. MTN. Jamenel kotigu be Uganda Communications Commission.
Abai. Today we put this debate to bed once and for all.
Asano yesinga.
Hatochikola. Embozi asano ne mani tujeso nyuwele dala.
What's better with football?
Bear or the boys?
Giving on goal.
Of course, goals before guys.
Zofalo's jumping.
Where is the football better? At home or away?
Advantage ojimanyi gwe.
Wali kulutimbe gaga day. What league is better?
Ka football.
Champions League. Just tell me, what goes down better with football?
Nyanyambisi.
Pepsi. Ka ice cold Pepsi. Football is better with Pepsi. Pepsi, thirsty for more.
Mega beredang kara diju. Kikero chingi kom jami wing makela laga ikoma megwa. Gitiyo kichabun makiloni White Star Magic maweka wan maberu lenge kara diju. Amara kachil kichabun makiloni White Star Magic.
Chavun White Star Magic Premium TP dano mai maro dano mapigi tek ikoma megi ngweje mit ku dak wako jami duju maleng Chavun White Star Pots dak yum michi kara duju mai tiyu kere loko ba yot dak mit kai tiyu ki Chavun makiloni White Star Magic.
Chabun White Star Magic kaburu bere chabuna nyen ame loko jemna pol ame company me Bitcoin ame yobo. Chabun man mero chinga yuma mwanya ame apal chunyi maukri jami koni. Well Chabun White Star Magic ido amaroke ken kunyu supermarket ame chokedi. Eka ite winyo chil komi roma mano pinini nino.
Female-led and made enterprises is a special segment by KCB Bank created to support and scale women businesses with tailor-made solutions to fit their unique needs and access financing at preferential rates. KCB Bank Flame proposition is here to empower you to shine. Sign up today and unlock unsecured business loans of up 50 million Uganda shillings repayable in 12 months. Get quick mobile loans of up to 5 million Uganda shillings right on your phone. Enjoy access to mortgages, overdrafts, and secured loans along with competitive interest rates, expert training, and mentorship designed to elevate your business game. With KCB Bank's Flame, get the support, financing, and confidence to take your business to the next level. Visit your nearest KCB branch or call 0800-311-411 for more information. KCB Bank Uganda, for people for better.
Kapeti yukere momo ko bida teki nungu chene mala ha bida teki
itwere loka chene nani
icha ba ko dogi pi chene ni
conductor balancer
dogi karo kene twero dang porro ko ame pe ngeo dang doctor ruenyo ko gu
ineno chene na tuta biju porro kane
Gere kom jamini endushu. Ti kere momo app on your day star chela bishara B star deck hash. Picholo ginoro kiken. Kanoro kiken. Ekaite nungo meta tikere tuta bidu kere pe abocho lo pire. Itikere te home bira bo abarwi. Mono te ha MTN momo. MTN. Banka duong me Uganda. Ena mengiyo ticha MTN momo Uganda Limited.
Joa, tiginora baby. Tiginora baby in a jaw. Gina bed chipping a toro to chew. Gina bed chipping ukelo. Gina bed chipping a toro to chew. Nuongoi me to kere my paka paka voice bando. Go chimi wella no kere my paka paka voice bando. Kere my paka paka meditate. My paka paka budget. My paka paka meditate. My paka paka budget. Nuong my paka paka eka ite yer bando la metie kere dakika SMS. Unyo embiza merwate kere welche na meitie kere. Di star chel not star chel hash. Unyo ti kere my MTN app. Binuongo my paka paka bandos. Utie kere ginoro pinga toro duchu. Pien kauti yukara chel. Peo tuero jokuwa.
MTN.
Jami duchu bino tich kon lobo check. Uganda Communications Commission ena mengiu ticha MTN.
Dano dushu bewe ye. Kwa kama yili kuna ichiro design na gwa. Endo ke kwanyo 7 up ngich. Jami dushu lawa rechot. Mita lemuncha. Meat. Ngich. Pay attack. 7 up. Super duper refresher.
Abaye. Today we put this debate to bed once and for all.
Asano yesinga.
Hato chikola. Embozi asano ne mani tujeso nyiwere dala. What's better with football? Bear or the boys?
Giving on goal.
Of course, goals before guys. Where is the football better? At home or away?
My advantage ojimanyi gwe.
Wali kulutimbe gaga day. What league is better?
Ika football.
Champions League. Just tell me, what goes down better with football?
Nyanyambisi.
Pepsi. Ice cold Pepsi. Football is better with Pepsi. Pepsi, thirsty for more.
Tima to kene, amekwanyo ropi. Tieno kene, amemini ger metimu jeme pol. Mountain Dew, pabiru matore kenata. Obiru lumo, mekwanyo gang, tok timu jeme mahura. Akarika ngwech idilek. Unyoti tukudilu, kere wareni, kani maro mit pale munja. Enne kene gin maimiro. No Mountain Dew, angich tin.
Fortune Spaghetti, a product of Bitco Uganda Limited, makes healthy and tasty meals with all types of sauces. Fortune Spaghetti is low in fat and a good source of energy. Fortune Spaghetti is affordable and has a long shelf life. It is easy to cook and has many health benefits. Fortune Spaghetti is available in 250 grams and 450 grams pack in your nearby shop. Available in all shops and supermarkets near you.
New Juhi kere chim smartphone na nyino nyo Tecno Pop 20. Iru kere betra me ri waki umere dita me kie inches bichel point abira bi. Apua kere pi te bano. Tia bear my chel kaiti lo kere do WhatsApp medo kere video kere jamo kere duchu tia bear my chel. Chol ka chile intrumium ya chel kere bongwen achala chol maku kong. Eka ere chol ene modongcha momod idu rabichel kere Tech now. Ngumere tin ni do hamor kena me charo chim Tecno nyo do hame MTN na me tichokeri. Eka ite yumu yi kere jibi ya chel me MTN data. Uganda. Menono, dwe, pidwera bichiel. MTN, kao tiyo karachiel, pe otoro joko len machimwa. Uganda Communications Commission, enaming ticha MTN.
Vimba kireka bore pro smartphone. Mal stress sore ken paye. Bin ke lipiara boro, achalo deposit. Ite chulo eno ken mot. Chuli wel malare, tuta chel, nino. Tuta biro, chabit. Onyu pidwera bichel dushu. Nung mbis mia chel, nino. Kay chula megi, pidwera bichel. Nung kabore pro. Tin, iduha MTN nore ken ati chok kedi. MTN. Together, our network is unstoppable. MTN, Jamenel Kotigu by Uganda Communications Commission.
Starting out as a female in a male-dominated field was not easy. BioLink started from a conversation that I had with a friend about getting skills that can get us employed. During the KCB Foundation Twolo program, I did not only gain plumbing skills, I also gained business knowledge, and that gave me confidence to make these plumbing skills and continue to do it as a business. BioLink is a business that offers plumbing services and also waste management. The first tools that we used were provided through the Twolo program, so this helped us to start off immediately. And then beyond that, KCB has helped or supported us through financing tailored to us. This has helped us to grow and expand and also take up more opportunities. We started banking with KCB Bank in 2022, and it was a natural choice since the bank was already supporting us. So for businesses like us, Flame bridges the gap between potential and progress, building on the foundation that has already been set by the Twolo program. For every woman out there with a dream, start where you are. The journey may not be easy, but with the right support and determination, it is possible. Take advantages of the opportunities, build your skill. With the right support, what starts as a skill can grow into a thriving business.
Ikarani, unywale melo Uganda karo miliona chele nushoko, utia kwa gini kiri kudi metuo jonyi kumgi. Achojo apol pat pengeo yot kumgi, manu utia keto kwa gi, kiri mea jo amegin maro, kana tek pat. Nge yoka iti kwa kiri kudi metuo jonyi kuminyupe, ubedu step namba chelme kwa kuponi, kiri mega jo ameyini maro. Pimere pituo jonyo tieme nono, dang tieme imong, kuniromo timo iwudi yena meti loboman. Pimere pituo jonyo guaho kuo, karachel, oromo ruenyunu tuo chili moko ilobo Uganda. Seko noro kikenda mewanu tiu meluenye kumtuoni, konyo kaka noro. Ochak tishu kwa iye, ichawani. Kwenaman, Jomo Keliu, ubedi Uganda AIDS Commission. Officer President.
Joa, tiginora baby in a jaw. Gina bed chipping a toro to chew. Gina bed chipping in okelo. Gina bed chipping a toro to chew. No moi me to kere my paka voice bando. Go chimmy wella knock kere my paka voice bando. Kere my paka meditate. My paka budget. My paka meditate. My paka budget. No my paka eka ite yer bando la metie kere dakika SMS unyo MBs amerwate kere welchena metie kere. Di star chel not star chel hash. Unyo ti kere my MTN app. Binwongo my paka bandos. Utie kere ginoro pinga toro duchu. Pien kauti yukara chel. Peo tuero jokowa.
MTN.
Jami duchu bino tich kon lobo check. Uganda Communications Commission enamengiyo ticha MTN.
Hey. Yire Twolo, mera yire Twolo. Yire Twolo, oh yire Twolo. Marile mujo wao poi mate. Uroma TV ujo wao po.
Okay, poi medu cheni kwena chegu me chato will. Mena me winyi duano karche no bero duon Jimmy James Michael. Akeno boro the party president of the Uganda People's Congress. Amoko ba kemote makoko. Me cha wan tu pe ni eto yini woro tiu ko mubua. Kanu bua kara mo ko nyunu wan lao te ke speaker me parliament ko be kara kanu kena chum. Mo ko nyida lao te ke president. So kwena no debate do worry no. And of course no ko name ngatene enjoying to kera law obe the second day as the speaker of parliament, but Jacob Alaya gave them kayini team research. Jacob Pemi kada kwane dakika de kwane yangwena beach. he will always give you enough time to present your or to debate in parliament. Monobedo Jimmy James eroko ne anete pobera minere. Anete pobera min dag num pe bibera minere. Ame chimo ni loke gino kere no pe kubere gi kere wat gino pe tia bera tek. Monobedo ngo amenuti atimere no a win radio. Not a bera bichel ka winyi bod jario do hate dok chen. Not a bera bichel abong wana dek abong wana dek. Not a bero. Yeah, of course, teacher na machela ken for today. Not a bera bichel bong wana dek be na machima mo teacher po yini jamo chu yung program man beru King James beru Cafe Starling karchel ke Sky Water Cafe Starling no Cathedral Village ame nuti opposite olik ka yini mito mato chai mito chamode mito mato ginoro round beru wine round beru beer round beru juice o tiro to do ko pasho pe wano nyal round tero teno kuno wor cham ice cream iraoda tero ngator kuno dang pick up me okay kaga ngato ken hello yes
Hello,
Poi matek
mano gwang away.
Ogwang me away. Iko bening ogwang.
Ko pedonyo kere dikuni bero ko pa besha pol. Eto ko pa na masiel tieni ngeyo ba agam me jami dushu. Diniti ko mawoti ba sho. Ako boni speaker me parliament. Kala endong gamente ko ye yeshu. Bedo hawari beri. Yang ana no bajer wa me Uganda ko pe committee di yawani dushu karbera kam speak. Ato tiu login na me pongyo balana ti por nyagi shawa nya. Era ni chen na me speak no ti spending tour one and no show for that. Da tiu show. O wano ko ni hene dog wori ko kita ko kere. Ko pa kiki.
Wuni ko ho.
Wano ko liyo ko.
Nuite ko kuno ngo.
Karutiu ko budget na Uganda. Budget na Uganda woru na halor na Uganda dati. Kar kumbe jamini woru bang are kella ken ber speak me parliament. Me wana no do puru shoro ni. Da ngeni na heshawa ni banya no potie bod Uganda me pot po shole. Me ti bod dana kiel. Wana ko boni nangere do wori ko heli kita wanango tiket. Paya tek.
Poi matek. Hello.
Penda Jimmy.
Awenyo.
Hey matek ile kisama atia go chumora na tong.
Yes ame omori ya Leptong district.
Jami nu petia ber. Ko bu gum la bani joko nang joling ko kar me jwa ya pigwando. Kar kum gen jwa do kiro jwa tiro ni abera wa. And then Honorable Jimmy Michael Akena oyo mo dai aba. Ngene kono peo kere ko mo ko nyela ora de president. So nyuru ni kara dwal jo in fact mo joter ba kena pe kere gufu me ko. Dango ter ba en ko be godo ari kam. Era pinye ne chani yabu wang lao na hawuni ye kono da mi bir ke question mark korni. Dano kara ye wang. So wang ai cha na.
Okay. Yes. Awenyo. Ibura
Malatilo kerudia deken ma pala ba.
Yes deken ma pala Leptong tieni ngo.
Leptong kia bero mena James Marlem. Jele ko ko ni ubera tek kora me weka ni por we. Kema ena timo no pati pobres gina me royo mu yilam. Kamari o mere. Kopo dipre nano pobre ko ni ona ka ma no kana kana pero ator ma ko ni. Pero na ka gira nyanga yo me nano ni penyang. Na gana ko ni ere karma ka ko je mo ya di ko karam se ga ko ka are ma ko na ka ya se mi kitwa ya do yo ka ti ni ka ko ni abera wa da ngi pin ngoma kana na foi
apoio social. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh my love.
Bura bera lo keringa.
Man mi je Alandano.
Alandano.
Tiene no radio kano.
Niko beningo.
Uganda wani ndo ngata berber joto. Wan portin da ma ne do mu ku dong moro da.
Okay, Alan dan loko ya ko. Wa ngi ngato kene. Nota bera bichel abong mena de. Hello?
Yo.
Yes.
Maru janna para.
Nga? Richard Mekwene? Apala.
Ano ko je ko mon toko. Ano ko le ko da hober mo. Wa ngen speaker me parliament ko be di jero kicho. Kada na ngoma to bino pien go tio ta ni mon ni na me ti be ko ni. Be ja ba jero kal mon be bino ko.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Eh?
Poi non io.
Poi bura ba?
Aburu bira. Noi matini ma yagone.
E matta ma yagi tieni ngoyin.
Atie gira.
Irwenya nok.
Tie karamure lima wanu nyago yo chele.
Andanga bino yago kanu chencha do pane ni.
Kanu da jopong ba.
Nu jopong do. Apoy eko beningo.
Apoy uno program.
Be.
Wuri lem ko kai ba.
Peyot.
Mo kana jo te ba gina bedung tiche pa. Ken kono jo ne. Lenyale me Uganda ramuti ra ginoro. Konye chane ena kika kanoro. Yo binu ko ninga. Eme cao da wote bollo ko o tiro peri chiendo binu cao do he. Ada mana mi pedo ja kayo. Atiana ni banyak dong Uganda tieke du arti boraneta. Ani mi anita cholo ko. Wan to ber rai chiete me cholo. Chiete no ti boraneta te cholo ko. Kene luar chiete me no anita tieke ni.
Yinite ne anita kene.
Germany. Iwot kere kwene.
Ita ne Uganda kan kum do ena ne tekene no me ti corrupt kita me wuni ko bokere ni.
Erien kata na ken en go ngil burre ma ko jo me ti corrupt ko pola da pan kene. Eno do mera en na ko ti bor ni en ko ngil ma ko chul burre ko tu hiel. Ana po ya do ngodang me ti mo monno. Jo adu ti wor pale Amerika ne ginne ni bora ni te ka ti wo ginoro. Adung mu cheben ko tim kito. Warpoy.
Apoyo total. Okay. Hello?
Ya apoyo ba?
Apoyo matek.
Tilo kele Jacob Tiloro.
Yes, Jacob.
Amani ni tinga ine ku te gong yu ko wat gidong mom.
Ku te te mo.
Ku te gong yu ko wat gidong.
Amete ko ba ko wat geni le ku yindo por elana wa.
Ele wo ngodo kito ere kele do. Apoyo mangre Uganda wanu ti pa monera tungwango la.
Okay.
Apoyo
matek, apoyo total. Mono bero ngame tia timere. Me pot program ngato kene. Of course yini ngeo ni how much ikwira mokarne being the national vice chair, the first vice chair, yung ene kato kwirano post man en aneta neta mong o kar kwir me do parliament bon ngatori PM kede. Eno bino kwa kwir pit president Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. It was being do me Uganda. Go and no woro te lock te inviting the president. Kwa kwir. Yo kete koni, is this the right way? I mean yo mi richuli kede. Yunge kwa kwir pit president. Er yo kete kobuni nino piera ngwen ka romo. Pe paro chawa kede ka kwena me yiniti ye. Ka nino piera ngwen do romo. Lao ka koni nino piera ngwen romo. But also that this other argument coming from other people. Could we be going by our best JT Ukobo? Chochon, before he was arrested, can any of choke the President Museveni just get to know ni meyado nurom ENRM. ni me ya government do no ramo ente mi ya ti citing Jo Apollo, citing John Patrick Amama Babazi, citing Adit Kale Kaiora. These were two powerful people that went to Kobekana and in a knit among them chalk. And according to him, if you're not a member of the first family, you are not safe. That is according to BCG. If we are to go by what he stated. So, can we say Nini no Pierangwendo Ramo? Leader of opposition in parliament, Adit Joel Senyonyi, Okobuni, NP Daga Nita Mongata and Dago Kuo. Pien Paula Jodakoni, is there something too personal between you and Anita Mong? And responding, no, I just hate theft. And Tikobuni Anito Beraminera Adit, the NP Daweto. Our behavior in parliament is what's better good than any dago. And handing over to her. I'm no longer leader of opposition in parliament. Everybody should hand over their assets. Government assets are board the security and everything. And he keep on asking, why is it that speaker is not handing over? Still continuing to use the Otaha speaker, the security details. Among speaker, and yet it's not the speaker. Pien parliament apart we are yellow too. Parliament apart we are Robino Chahere, New the Pierre we a beach. Medway a beach. I mean parliament apart we are Robino Chahere, and that will be the end of that will be the first sitting of parliament apart we are. I mean the Chief Justice will preside over the election of the speaker, and then the speaker will preside over the election of the deputy speaker. Then we can say in parliament ma pari or do war. The control room what come messages or you Roma, you keep sending them. Mewe obed kan karakel kirkara me kwano. Umi uda ni kuere I local government da do tia chahere. Adit engineer Moses Oteng tira donga kuere tinini chawa boro kole karakel kirkansilas megedung duchu gin binu kuere tin. Oneno dikini a leptong won koma biche nyen adit ngom binu dang kuere karakel kirkansilas mege. Chiande kanena dit Sam Atul Meya binu kuere karakel kere kanselas mege adit Manuel Bongo Perro binu kuere kere kanselas mege kera dit Dennis Peter Dongo Dul binu kuere kere kanselas mege Maurice o Gwalomara memolatar binu beri chiangwen kajo tia kuenu kere kaneno chairman nyu Meya kuere nu binu kongo kanselas dango binu yero speaker ko chur and the deputy speaker and the formation of government. Members of the executive will also now be formed, but members of the council can be formed later, committees of council, depending kitameno chawa tikede. So, memono chimini government nyen nuru tie in place the first sitting of the new government nuru tie taking place, not taking shape. Wanna be no worry, time check, I got to do with chen. Karachel kede winyu yina mete yakokano.
Ulismat, welu jami machata utushu yira.
Long neck, yin puri willa tabo.
Ankum da koho kwa ina nani.
Eno mi obed me wile poto chata genne. YY Electronics, ametiu yira joglane. Inged Sunset Restaurant, Flera City.
Gin jami kidoki kamukam.
Pekom ni kamukam. YY Electronics, charuka urije, chake chima borana local load waka guago batteries. Battery chim, headsets, earbuds, keripoge, screen guards, card readers, memory cards, the flash disk long. Top plugs, chargers, my iPhone, naga type C. Tower clips, the jammer papat. Otie woofers, a coca loyon, TV screen. Inches of papat, sound pins, blenders, maybe you juice, fans are kill yami korot, nagaena chuan dior. Iti winyumene.
Idiru tutual.
P match link to Jeriswala, wires, GT sizes of papat, bulbs, conduit pipes, adapters, junction boxes, MK metallic, kede plastic, bulb holders, kune long. Dauchari wholesale retail long. Wiri wille kunu, wek pay chocolate or gomlone.
Ule smart yinkari guahimu. Wilu giri jamu originally YY Electronics. Itewe kujobiru kwa le jami du.
Karu kumbe pay penyo. Kwa jigichimi nora bira beach ala beach. Aryo boro. A beach ala beach. Unyo, nora bira bora chel. Abongwera beach el not. Abongwera bora beach el.
Wekda wotigi.
It's 10 a.m. Chawa Ngwen Modiko. The time check on 94.3 QFM is brought to you by
KCB Bank Assurance. KCB Bank Uganda, Pijo, Piberere.
Nuong Merinda, ite nuong oyom chuny. Nuong Merinda fruity, pineapple, green apple, onyo orange, yom yichoro dushu nuo ereka e Merinda.
Merinda, smile, be contagious. Vimba kireka bore pro smartphone. Man stress sore ken pay bin ke lipiara boro achalo deposit. Ite chulo eno ken mot. Chuli wel malare tuta chel nino. Tuta biro chabit. Onyu pidwera bichel dushu. Nung mbis mi achel nino kay chula megi pidwera bichel. Nung ka bore pro. Tin iduha MTN ore ken ati chok kedi. MTN. Together our network is unstoppable. MTN Jamaican Cotigu Uganda Communications Commission.
Nuong Merinda ite nuong oyom chuny. Nuong Merinda fruity, pineapple, green apple, onyo orange, mari, pohi ite buonyo. Kayini buonyo, wilobo buonyo kedi. Mirinda nuere e milliliters mia deke piera deg nono, mia beach kede liters ario. Mepet bottle kede dang milliliters mia deg. Chopa meto yom yichoro dushu nuere ka e Mirinda.
Mirinda, smile. Be contagious.
Ulodinga like a daily bando. Kalakata, enendungu ya kusabula. Mikono juu, free of fire. Omuliro nguhulira muli mumutima gukankana like drums. Nesumulula with a lighter, watch me set the fire. This feeling yongera, chibuya can't stop the boom. Kalakata, enendungu ya kusabula. Mikono juu, free of fire.
Well, a medong beralo, a line machine a medong beralo in Uganda. MTN, ita Uganda Communications Commission.
I drink a rock boom, I dance.
Nenye silver baka, I win it double.
Boom chiki,
Win it double.
Then I just double.
Cash it double. Boom chakalo duogo ko kede kufu tiana rio. Nuong rock boom nyo silverback energy. Rote gina me umuye, gina me ineno, en gina me lanyo. Rock boom. Gufu pio lodge. Mata me medu gufu pepe pio tino. Mono yach. Mega metia doto tino. Kede jua mekawa tero giarach. Yuba me chwalungeche chato wilu nuo chwaka dule National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board. Yuba me chato wili tepi kara check.
Jenny kwena chegu me chato will Daniel Opio. This is Opio Daniel from Aleptong District, Abajo, Angol Tok. I'm in Kampala now. Hey, you want to send greeting? I greet all my friends, Okelo, Ali, my wife, Angom Francisca, and all my friends. Okay, Kopor Petier, Daniel. Now, Walter Dora, live from Bugolobi, Kampala. Walter Poimatek. Okay, mono messages. Amenutia Bino, please, Orama TV, nothing I can give you but what you guys are doing. Wow, may the Almighty God keep on blessing you people so that you keep on educating the ladies and gentlemen across the world. That is Egaro Douglas. Poematek Douglas Egaro. Okay, Peka Waname Yinenwe camera Nekekenba. There are also a set of other teams behind the camera. Okay, Joameti Yunge camera, Duong Law, one other Kani, Jokenti control room, Jokenti production, Jokenti Yunge camera. Yeah, we will keep on moving on. Okay, with your support. Not a beer bichi alabong when a deck abong when a deck, and not a monobe namachim, not a beer bichi alabong when a deck abong when a deck, but namachima me ati kiri dicomeniatini. A paint of tieni and aneta among dong, ono ballot to alame, she cannot be forgiven. Okay, eto music and orgaba, okoboni, itamien, kuo party ye. And no one Ramoberu, Natame, okoboni. Koketi tiati mugina rach nyo chio cherle malwak tiko ni itu kare kele nying musée te hiding kele nying musée nyo ni tiko ni ene choke the president. That one is not going to tolerate dan ko dano do no gufu mere in government. Okay, can we say ni mozo beralarwa lwenye kum chama chana Uganda? Can we conclude that ninga ta me bino mi chama chana lwenye Uganda bino bero mozo kanorogaba, the CDF and the first son Jordan Neno as the next president of Uganda. Could it be this is a transitional government? Amedang otia temo yore dushu meneno ni Okay, ko wan wore kwen cheng me chat wel tidwogo dok chen ko ana tigi noni tidwogo.
Turn up your radios. This is the breakfast show.
Radio QFM.
You are now tuned.
Yire Twolo morning updates. Take it bot ame pesho damni. Dan wahi bero kere ngecha tut ikom jama metia temere pasu kere wilobo dusu. Chalo amota mokwere ote mokatira abo akala kala ngida mot wegbeda titino kera pot ame weho niango beda yot nino dusu le yotama tut apen kera gam kero diro ame ngeti olagoro ikom jam chalo tela loch lobo wibie yotkom ponyere dongolobo chikere ngola tira tuhu iya kina enapola popat.
It's a full condition.
Radio QFM. Tami Entehoa.
Now on air.
Okay, amero kwa kisha poe matek medu chen mono kwa chicheng me chat wel nugi no tia pere tek me do nu ngol kan ame wan minu utie ame nu mira lokede da lo ko so not a bere bichel abong wana dek na nu ne wan to penyer ni mara mo bedo gamenta me do ngal wenye kum chama chana Uganda ame muzi tia steering kom mel wenye kum chama chana hello yes Hello.
Hey, Kiwi.
Awin ba?
Hey.
Ngat hello network. Hello.
QFM Rama TV.
Yes.
Mana ya tadia boy chimi kwane. Kita memozi dia tikere. Tidak dicoba. Ento mono bero ka umu wangjo. Ikare biro amada ena do joda binen dan balda do haya bore da kita dia tikere jani. Kadawle kado ti ko kito. Mergoda na ne UEDCL la me beru wani. In Maja Uganda ti kona me mai wore ye mai beru wani kuna di Uganda kan mai beru wani. Nubi no balo ti kanoro. Koda good worker kan nuda do abera ba. Boy
matek.
Ba.
Hello?
Yes.
Anatia goi chim you Paris ya West Sub County.
New berunga.
Maberu Catherine Kelway.
Yes, Catherine.
Yes. Ginana neno ikopi kom corruption na majote community komanita no. Oberi kom jua full. Eka loha. Ane anatia winyu ya community no. Ame tia ya ibot wata musaberi no. Saya tia moko pian ke nuketi ye kar ke nunga ke lo ngata racha do la na Anita anu amaru winyo ka joti parliament tin usually parliament pe poko ni ka tungor tia ko yo tungor ni tia ko buginor mierbed bias so an jo Anita ichu de do speaker ka winya bera chalwan ya amaru team attending a meeting a jono UBC a beruinyo. So mano ka be propaganda mena rem tikede. Dara ngeri pot kuri jami no ngata market mai chawa ni en president ya mituniket ati marache do karanita.
Okay.
Apoyo
matek. Hello.
Zamarle mo apoyo cho idiko bedi na tim.
Apoyo total.
Boy, kaya ba niya tia ko cha mo go nuere ya laptop kan.
Yes.
Dwong ne na ko na tiere peke warre na era keloro por ka chan. Le ba jo tiu ka ni era ba ara. Ya do ka ko na tiere pe ko warre na jo ma da na kel ko yu ko ke ni febere yom do ko nu ti ko mi do ka karro tin ngeni ni ti tu yo gi kere la ge. Kamete ni yo pone to ale kopi kom koraf because one do tikeru chole chani ame wan to chole se del kan even hatina ti che cholo ame ubero corruption ame jom oro ena te benefiting pigi kengi ada wan nu ti ta cho kan wan tu ni cho kan tu chian ne puri ngai wi lo ko wala rai te puri te ti lim chat ni de kor ngo ge jom oro ti gira ti che gi abe ame ta mani ga tu cha be me wota bungo no ya be to no punya jo mo me putu dai chana ubero moje parliament mengenyo ni Uganda chani adungo eno ni moro kerda ena adungo tiage ya buyo ai ne no kita muzi gati na kere ya buyo ni moro ende tamani eni besing ka nora mara ka papere ka lo ni yati to ni wa eta tum dodong yo dong kana tim ko me kwede marlem yo kum tu dong kana nyingo beru kati wa kan wanu ngeo dong kom Uganda ti matending ko jono du wano mi to dai na du gini mana do bedo kana le wana mi no kita mi Uganda kwa ni tieno tiele ye apoy
matek hello
yang pone matek
apoy ba lo krenga
dino ko bega mo si do ya inga
met ko duoni ba hello
matek poni mo
duoni te ping to twa
matek poni ba Ote corruption ko majwa ko bone gino pe biru nya to ale dang ko pe aju ere ya jore
pingo
yenda ko pati ni kwera jwa me anu gengi ti bal pol la pe ko mi kin jwa la ro tangere oto moi da wona ko boni wona jo ko no kari corruption na no ni mondo ko pore la lola ko do ere jona na ha me pe aju ere Ajara kar guna ta unya mi kama yele.
Apoy to swale lo.
Hello?
Yes.
My name. Apoy el program.
Apoy Mary.
Ti lo kar ke kre pole mati ro bera bol kuir ma lepton.
Yes Martina lepton tienio.
A lepton tia ber ku moto pal.
Amani ko beningo.
Ana tia ko boni NRM kanu je. Ko Ipriye ati da wuro. Yen ko ba mi ogiro tuka to kere komando to anjo ti ta te abo. Ke po yo. Bar mo bi ru ti armoja. Yo pero jinge ani da chele no ni di ye. Government with no ni di ye. Era man da homoro ado enang ti ye era do mo hingure. Ara le ko ni LRS ko du jogo ko kada o ma jolo je sam kwazi o mi ngara kiela biliona para ko no ngara kiela ken tikere government school ame kiela ka pu ya more no yabo school lere e wor da ta al dinor peye to de me da ko bo ko ada da no mi irwe ha ya ta jo tielo ye yini bera pe o me de wani premier ko patel mo ame wadi utamuni kako no bila la albertie eto ko government ni nya wigi ina medo be corruption ko gini ko gi ko chape wiye gi party peleni maro ma yiner ko lu jo lo chi da mo me ngara yala ke e ka ma do ko pero te ate ha to ra ko ayo ni Uganda meri ya ba pir te kilao wala nyek lawo ma ja yiner ko be corruption tina equir tegene lo equir jo boli lira sitikan lo mo inte lo jo mo yin siti melira ete tine ni ya juri ita ba bolu ku yobe dalo do tawo ba gida la kere na mo chudu ke semen be ger parliament ya so je nga do gori ye to mi walu ma juri to bolu ni chonde yo lo ya bu yir do
okay
so ana po itamu
Apoy Matek, I'm Uchin Leo watching you live from Nakapiripirit. I like the way they are fighting of corruption, but they must not stop only on Anite among others are also there. Thanks you, Oroma TV. Apoy Matek did Uchin. Opio Daniel, Ngol Tok, Jomiero team, Anite Kisha Pien, corruption pe Ochare Ewaimere Ento pe okay. Et pe miero medekere in Kampala apoy Matek Daniel Ochen yiniko ni mio team kisha enda do pe medekar kede corruption kache no tie ye no so monobedo wa menutia akatu we bought Ochen Okay, meno kene weko wore kwena mecha to will ya dakika par ya bere yunge chawa angwen wore kwena cheng mecha to will eka otidogo chen.
It is wonderful, always looking forward to a tasty and delicious meal prepared with Fortune Butter cooking oil. The finger-licking and healthy meals that make you salivate. Fortune Butter is refined and fortified with vitamin A. It comes in 25, 50, 100, 200, 500 and 1000 milliliters.
Take your meals to a different level. Get Uganda's #1 cooking oil at any shop or supermarket near you. Fortune Butter is a product of Bidco Uganda Limited.
Ka barwit, ngisho kero remlak ukero koping yen yat edon ekaite monyo. Yara tel ki ken natwer konyo yoriot ka remo tanyo bedo ka edon amenwere wudi ya dusho chegi kedi. Edon konyo ya barwit laka rem kere ngisho abala yotkom endo kai monyo yati nwe twero doki ti choro yunge monyo. Yara edon dang konyo ya reme ugurngech chonga rem kere wang ler ame rem woki. Ti kere edon binu konyo koma rem dushu pien dulme Uganda Drug Authority uye tich kere yat edon. Apoe tutwal yat edon pigonye koma rem.
Chato wilitia tela kede don nyuiti mito kony me chulo school fees unyo pekiniu kena papat. Agam mere obedo ka finka special kakano. Customer nyen me finka romodonga mulon me uyoriod na miliona par kuni chulo idikine medwere bichel imagoba ametie special piri. Kaditi mita piri unyo achalo gurupi bojman konyo bulu mon kedoria yela medongo biachara kede limo kena me bini chauni. Mwechi jang finka bankor ke kena me choke di unyo gochi minamba nota boro not ario abichel ario werenuon kony. Finka Uganda tieme dongo digi karachel. Finka Uganda jo ameneno tichiyo bedo Bank of Uganda. Chene customer wagwoherete Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda naki welme miliona par. Yubman binu tich alubere kede chikere. Insurance mepur umite Uganda Agriculture Insurance Scheme UAIS. Mano dang tiyu alubere kede chikere.
In 2024, Uganda recorded 37,000 new HIV infections and 20,000 AIDS-related deaths, a situation that calls for collective efforts if the country is to achieve its target of ending AIDS by 2030.
Infecting another person. So there's no way you can say men cannot be infected, only women can be infected. So from the simple fact that people can infect one another, there's no logic in saying that only women should test. It should be everybody. It's just logical.
Together, we can end AIDS in Uganda. Every second counts. Let's act now. This message is brought to you by Uganda AIDS Commission, Office of the President.
Mom, anpa wia bera twala man. Adina pingo. Piendel koma kede ye wia peshil. Kuna miti bedama idi. Man winyina rajba. Eto kotem samona habo jelly.
Samona habo jelly kede chabunere nim. Obiruma wiro tiu kede me poto kede yiko del kombeda miu. Mede chabunere ber wakakai luakade kede konye koperu nyachora kom. Samona skin care jelly kede chabunere dang. Mioda del komebeda poto pire doka mimila neno min. Chabunere da kai luakade kede tomi yi winya beto twal. Wilda Samona baby care kede baby jelly gindu itiupi jo adon kede tinatino. Wegdel komeda beda poto mi yinena bere kare duiti. Kede products apola keno kete bot Samona. Piano tina hokene ba body cream, body milk, lanolin, cocoa butter, lemon na gindu konye kopeje kudel kombeda pota miu tutwal. Achuka ikopeje rwinmom. Samona tikere agala bini kala zariotwal man blue kede yellow. Habera teka do konye kope miyu yiwimom beda pota yom. Api yiniti launkan kede kago kene noem.
Products pa Samona, achalo Samona Herbal Jelly, Samona Herbal Soap, Skincare Jelly, kede Skincare Soap, Nuere, Igen Enma Enterprises, Inote Bay Road, Webe Enterprises, Polo City Enterprises, Oriem Ejang Enterprises, Ametie Dushu Ikidkum Stage, Kede Mama Supermarket, Ilira City, Gochim Inamba, not Abira Birario, Abich Abichel, Abich Adek, Abungen Not, Ichwalo WhatsApp, in not Abich Abichel, Adek, Aboro Abungen, not Abich.
Boda, ule, wana ito nchila ndi. Imi ya para beach boss. A para beach, unyope well mama tia yelu nibo. Would girenta me a beach.
Ole boss. A beach no that young white no. Pero no ati yuginore at wal.
Eno mi no do kare worry met ka level. Wuot ka ite gamo TVS HLX 125 anyien ni kome. Ineno ba? Pipi inoti kere gi abich. Eka pete chamo mo. Te wiki do wuota pol kunweti tiyo magoba duong dang.
Kana tiang mache gi abich wel mo do ping bo.
Pegire. Ento Ufred TVS binu mi vocha me mo me laka chiel twal. Munu take welo pipi.
Mo me laka chiel?
Yeah.
Bedi teme ya bichi no. Aworo koba na chawani.
Gia bishu tunuko. TVS HLX 125 anyeni. Binu kere Gia Beach. Ufred TVS. Banda. Gochim. Inamba nota boro not. Adeka boro. Abishela biro.
Okay, poi medwo kuchendi kwena chegu me chato will. Kopi kampalo do hatek ichawani. Kopi kampalo do hatek ichawani apeme turu. Ado wana tu loki o toha ame kopti komni jotuti yungo. Metero I police. Wando tu loko toha ne doktia me dongo tiyungo. Me atera I police. Okana me ikweda nutia wariya nyim. Okay? Kana me kweda nutia wariya nyim. Now, a lower carachel ke report mete do nyuka kampara tieni ikweda kanko bela nete do ko bien pechung maybe speaker dan is going to pian statement ko ni is going to cooperate ibinu kubere carachel ke ja mete te mikweda me we ko te mikweda we ko clearing en ka nu etiti mo baloro ka ru etiti mo baloro yes is going to cooperate but if not anything ibinu cooperating carachel ke jo me ikweda now iba meni na tinini tieme dako utiro dong pien wan na nahne nuko ni unuojo nuo kweno ta hatiye ture amete chigo eto de chabane tieme utiro dong timongo utiro dong tingu tidonga tingu metero I police kwena me ikweda bino warrior anyim the control room ke tiunga mana kubuni tiuni yen kong me we kana me Johnny when you radio ni kom update ameti clear okay we hamegi update ameti clear so ikweda pote me de wora nyim luoro tieni obiro mako aneta neta ma oko tin that is the fear okay luoro tieni oramo mako ko tinini gin karachel ke the clerk to parliament Adolf Mwesije. Of course, we are aware ni director me communication me parliament Chris Obore otirdo makoko. Kere joke nang luoti ni onamonda makoge ko tinini man me konyo pick up me ekweda. Okay, man pe konyo ikop me ekweda amenuti me awaranyim. Ka the control room potie yele meti yunga gin miruti ko do wana do line. So ngati tieni otaha dongo makoko. Eto en aneta neta maumio dang cho statement in. Hello? Okay. Dano en tiamo yako. Wakanen ngato kene ametie na manota bera bicher abong wana deka. Hello?
Bare le.
Na winyo.
Kobo do hate ko do.
Peyot.
O mara wa bro ko. Eto karan wala la dia binu. Lela jo me Uganda. Calma, tu eres sistema do no sahe no. Realmente no dong la meti kuno tiu mo do wadong ame perado. Wada tera pati pe ko ba. Ame Muizi mira men mai con wano ne mira con kita me ya bo wani ne no tieni ko pe be ni no moro. Il lurisino pe ki na me pera on luto dong. Anita caro ma con po ma. Wano da der dong na wani wada no perion kom. Piensa mente ti no ko vero di na ber. Ne wona te critica di pe ho che te der kan. Yo pe mo pe mai pe pa mane chane. Are lo che ti via. Ko pe mai win kan do ho jabi do ya chili wie. Mai mi wa mai kuri. Pe ne no kino lo ni mai kan. This is what we think. Amano jore ko ni mai kina ha pingo te der kuri ngo yo ti yo ra ya tra en kuri kuono. En na ye ja te le wa yela. Donc med mai wan to do pa nga sa ke ken wan na ti ke di peho apoyo
right apoyo matek Chawani, ikweda da kotia mede wara nyim. Turen aneta nite mong. Yes. Dan podo tia me kwere ye. Hello?
Hello? Oh man, me walba.
Yes, igual tiene o.
Igual que retia berba. Apa yo winyo program o kia wata ber. Ane yo pero kana ni ame kinte unyo kikabere. Wogi ndongo nyange kanoni ka keri dok sichoro miro dok kiki wata ber. Ginora ko ba pol petie ti ka le kere ko para ti ni na na di na danga wor ma yo por ko chagare ngara kanelo agame ye. Ana tora monu moto duong ti pire tien yo ngara kere na da ko di.
Ngo por.
Ano la di na ko ba me awara gama sai ni danga bera no nyoro pina ti kere dok te kwata ko. Kanga to be tunyoro no moto ti pire na yeho.
Okay, apoio total.
Apoio matar doru no programa matar.
Apoio total.
Ba chulo.
Amen. So, kopa metie chawa ne tieni pod ikweda potia mede wara nyim tunga aneta nita mong eka otoha me no nenu ame wana kubenu aworo nu otia yenyoni dadongo tiko nuongo komoko dadongo na wano loki otia me akwanyo atero man me jo meditimo ikweda otoha me kire tek. Okay, otoha me kire tek en ichawani dadong nuo ko eka mena mario enanita among the otiro mokke dogani and pechung. She's not offering herself to be the Speaker of the 12th Parliament, and she's also going to cooperate the investigators to make sure the investigation to Maber, but also she's very ready to serve this country. Can not president binu kete ye nien iti. She's very ready to serve that country. I mean, to serve this country in that capacity. I may appointing authority nina moramo tammo ni miere kerene ye anything willing is serving kanorka ken amo binu kete ye. So mono ngo ametie no work doc in the line. Hello. Not a beer bishel. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Dem petieni.
Atia bear ba medwone malo.
Maro ne korto mo Yite. Hello.
Atia winyi ba.
Otakani karatieni ngoko.
Takano kire raj.
Kire raj te ha.
Takano welere kenerang.
Man na jodong ti otaki kendo.
Ni otakano ikoli type erno pori chawa ni wilobo ti kene because mono bedo made 2025 et me no kene giritie et loke nu tie mere yam nu ti karma no ponu ti gina para che loke dog jomo go mere willo I wilobo nu ti gina para che le Africa lo no ti bod jomo go no nok er mere ni do bedo mena me podo yo yare piere we beach
Ora cho poi io ti ho qua ni posso kana chil to.
Pacho kwene?
Okay.
Okay, apoyo. Right. Apoyo matek. We hanendo ngatu kene ameti line. Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay. Dakika pierdeki yunge chawa ngwen obinu wore kwa cheng mecha to will poyuni adit fabulous gin kara chel kere Patricia binu bero mede mi yo update mengo amenuta timetu apengo kene me Uganda kara chel kere mi the latest update komo amenuti ya katu okay komo amenuti ya katu no I Kampala kere mahar kara chel kere kop me yero speaker me parliament me Uganda kara chel kere mago kene dung dushu kere the latest in the entertainment world nugino binu beru kere kara me mi yore now da keka pira deke yunge chawa angwen numir wan wore kwela mecha to welo tidwogo chen
Dakatal konya kire yan ma barwi wioti amuda dakatal konya yor
Dakatal miaba yate koyo tuo dwe ochira
an ko miya ko gino me koyo ngecho kede liera mo ochira woke
wundu chuti wunu kede yat extradol bera tek tutwal me koyo kore rem magi dushu
Extradol. Tikere paracetamol kere cafe na me konya tek tutwal me juku kore remor ki ken. Tikere Extradol kuni mwonyo nyiga dek tunu kenari yang wen ni na chela chel.
Extradol for extra pain relief.
Extradol oberu teaching Abacus Pharma Africa. Welere yo doktia be tutwali changa remor ki ken. Nwere duki chatu yena titini yena don duchi Uganda.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Surrender today and show your smile, please. No one smiles back at you, so come on, smile, please.
Not Mirinda ni were pop yum twin. No Mirinda fruity, pineapple, green apple, onion orange. Mari, no mete, funty pop yum twin. Dear, dark no milliliters, me a duck piara there, me a beach, get you a liter, ayo, me get you a la corima petieni, Matia milliliters, me a there. Yum twin, dear Mirinda, mokakem.
Mirinda, smile, be contagious.
Spread the smile.
Boda, ule, wana ito nchila andi.
Imi ya para beach boss.
A para beach, unyope wel mo ametia yelu nibo. Wood girenta mi ya beach.
Ole boss. Abi ngoda tiang wait no. Pero no ati uginare ya twal.
Eno mi umirno do kare wori met ka level. Wood kada itaka mo TVS HLX 125 a nyeni kome. Ina eno ba. Pipi inoti kare gia beach. Eka pete chamo mo. Te wiki do wota pol kunweti ti yumagoba duongdang.
Kana tiang majigia beach wel mo do big bo.
Pegire. Ento Ufred TVS binumi vocha memo me laha chel twal. Munuta ke welo pipi.
Mo me laha chel. Bedi teme ya beach no. Aworo koba na chawani.
Gia bishu tunuko. TVS HLX 125 anyeni. Binu kere Gia Beach. Ufred TVS Banda Gochim in number not a boro not a deka bora boro a bishela biro.
Are you looking for a taste of home with a dash of love? Look no farther than Starling Village, your favorite food restaurant. Our chefs prepare delicious meals with fresh ingredients served with a smile by our friendly and attentive staff. Our good and smart service providers will make you feel right at home. From local favorites to international cuisines, we have got something for everyone. Our team ensures that every meal is served with exceptional attention, making your dining experience truly unforgettable. Whether you're in the mood for a hearty breakfast, a quick lunch, or a family dinner, Starling Village is the perfect spot. Come test the difference. Starling Village, where every meal is a delight and every service a pleasure. Starling Village is located at Cathedral Village, opposite St. Kizito Primary School. For deliveries or inquiries, call 0761 485 067.
Ikare manna jama chama magutia balu yutkom wake. Will gina chamo yuba chil doka poru bere torogam. Judy Mac Organic Foods Lira City. Oh boy yobo international standard. Kicha bona poteru tepe kichupa chila nyang tiye. Kij me Judy Mac peg dog miu. O yero ka pede me quality ya malo keken. Were nung mita kicha yam chay kokome. Achomo ya manjo ruru batatane. Kai mitu asile mera poru bere mo kene. Willi Judy Mac. Judy Mac yobo ninu wada panyo. Tenwa kikiri lao tia were wi. Ibae ten nango china katelwere medenino duake nyonya pota leo otie na gama edokere nino chele nak propolis tincture dan tiepe jingo yotcom mani immune booster Judy Mag yobo magelonge chel koma malaba ya laboratory cham chemo gani ka kelo yotcom wele YY bus terminal Lira City kere supermarket sa pa party city wane etwara dang booking chim utachwele bomani inora bira bongwen abora ngwen ariwa bora biro unyonora bira beach atiara riwa beach abora ngwen aboro cham yotcoma chama be chema ya Judy Mac Organic Foods.
Ulodinga like a daily bando, like a daily bando, like a daily bando. Kalakata, enendungu ya kusabula. Mikono juu, free of fire, free of fire, free of fire. Omuliro nguulira muli mumutima gukankana like drums. Nesumulula we there's a lighter, watch me set the fire. This feeling yongera. We are gonna stop the boom. Kalakata, enendungu ya kusabula mikono juu free of fire free of fire free of fire
Well amedong beralo line machim amedong beralo I Uganda MTN tiu ita Uganda Communications Commission
Poi medo chen kwenye chego me chato wil dakika wati Pierre de kwa bere ne chawa ngwen now sacha metia wora nyimi chawa ni me wano tie otu following otu nen no kitatia wor karchel kere tia tetuni otaha Rolls Royce amenu otia yenye woke has been discovered dangotia kwa nyipasitura meti chigo eto I process memo yoto hane doku nuto kia biro kene akirigirashu I process memo yoto hachiel doku nuto hoto kia biro kene okay ame kirigibecho dango toke me ame kirigirashu kako bekirirash nu romerte malo mondo he process me yenyo to hachiel utoke biro kene doku tiro nuongo and titles me lobo mogo ameti prime plots within Kampala that okunuo about 10 of them about chichok titles apart made the prime plots TM that unuo according to report coming from Joametia covering Kunasha but of course police will give details if such allegations are true thereafter the prosecution should be able to prosecute in case IGG that they're also doing investigation whistleblowers ni danone po declaring wealth redushu kita me check me leadership code kobo karachel kede check me leadership code yeni kebe the public officer you're declaring your wealth abon par ruam mameti kede you need to declare your wealth and if you have not declared bedo criminal then kebe the member parliament you can be removed from office for not declaring your wealth okay kada no dango yero ko that one alone you nge yeri and you fail to declare your wealth definitely you can come back home wrong do ko yino ko not a bira bichel abong wana dek we ko do gam chim a chela rio e ka te biti ko program man et point fabulous gir karchel ke Patricia bino donyo karchel ke program ko ene I chawa ngweni dong jame kelo boro be MTN momo nen ko chim amenoti not a bira bichel abong wana dek we wa hello
Omin naitie.
Atieba.
Ya tene iko na po wota museve. No aeno ti uyawo kere wangio ni to yawo wangio mati ngati. Len kene no kinna kalne Uganda do dok jo mora rio ate ko. Ina manu teki buchu wano pura teki ene. Uti fu mai to lo kito di banya jo mora no ge tamo ge. Ata moni macho con che roma mo come berco. Poi loro che lui e adem nuori chiege. Poi il canale lì che era poi.
La poi matek. Poi.
Martin.
Na winyi ba.
Mano pompa moro pe lo berger jadu sapino so bien. Wado Jare chon ya chahil Uganda chon eta man mani tamongi endo mi lebla ko ni cha mari ge chata petia eta ge la ko nyamor ye dange ye ko eno palo ai to wal ye ta in kene tikro ta wala ta ko kene no ram ko nyu ko ye no ko nya da hatal ro ko nyu ta di yode emi ko bini na vani Uganda nan te yora ide iguma ber convoy mero mo hada yo tu he Endi ko kono ti man ko di chene no kan ke balen ken ture ken itamo ni onwale mai anda to mi ro ko nengo ku nen ni ku ko me te ma ti na lwa dan tiana no pe ha me ti Uganda so era non di wata bo pe di ka ngare no ti mo le ra kan wana nene wangwa ayo mo yu biro kano duru jo kani ngwa street yu beru muki mere so acholo ena ngini wan ken wanu ko kata na gisa ko poi matek
hello awinyo apoyo
ilo kitone mama
yes Tony mama
Otahana no bama no kai ko ba ko jani kwende kare Uganda kan.
Hello.
Me kum bando ramanu banun tangol kwa ni chen no mere cholo bwe ko ngol che me ko Uganda. Me kum tong mere ko dio tahana ba kum.
Okay. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Apoyo James Marilyn.
Apoyo.
Kana mita kwenya konga dohi.
Ulo wanenga.
Kaman kuruku ni ado ti mere kitu dek tena medungu chahoma ko jama do bot sikane. President wanu pe kerenge ye. Yendung kaeno beru nyu bin te beru liang ngata pat do ke do nyu kere mi wana do beru kala kel kere tam ginna eno temo petia be kai neno ponye wa me Uganda tia ko eto chene dushu jama don ti borre President wani de loko o yiti jo moro kano no keto wane te derni dong te jam or ba konyo wa be mi wa kai jam e bolu kuye Wajire padura pola.
Okay.
Endero koneni kakando.
Apoyo matek. Now, President ena yoko ni miero timi kweda. Ene no golo ni miero timi investigation. Ene no golo order ni miero timi investigation yung enungu ngech amechimani tigi nora me petia bere parliament. Now, apora retieni Rebecca aletwala kadaga unurana in parliament kele budget billion mia BCL. Ame according to President Monunu Bedo chena tetidi ke poru kere kitamo rani kere parliament chane ameti into trillion tie a trillion yam parliament rani kere budget billion mia bishel so to me President go neti alaba ginoro peti abayar but also you cannot take away the fact that the whistleblowers karachel kere music kanorogaba play the key role ingo ametia timere chawane. Okay, the whistleblowers and also the CDF music and Orgaba also they played a very key role according to and by the way, Diana Chaho Donyo Hamekoni again withdrawing their support of Komanita among and for that getting to the further directions or directives have been done from the Central Executive Committee. And that person will be announced by the president. Eto president they cannot announcing or both as the next speaker of parliament. I may give no backing. I may take the members of parliament men are to back. Did no but ma onye potule onko. Pongyo ka nyo joramo compromise o teme nyo beru deputy speaker nyo techi me kanoro he as a cabinet minister. We hadok chen onen jo ametie line. Hello.
What is it? Why ba?
Why matek?
Is it well? Don't go in and conquer this Hachel can uncle a billion a shell. At a man billion a decky we are no running this Hashang. Shall I can teacher? You know, late by what land? Where no me what? Once you are right, I billion a shell at the pocket cities in city west. And then one can attack it. I can tell you, locum. This is how I look. So I shall care, junk and put
billion a shell, monopoly city, a lot of Mapeda Kobe City West can monopoly city alone.
Yeah, anyway, Yakobunika in Ancon. I mean, only Tata lead Computer Bear, what land. This is a wall of fire.
Poem attack Caesar, may wall. Okay. Hello.
Madam.
How are you?
You know, feed that time to government. You don't get no, I make up for you. We yen tima ni to no pe dong ja be li ta na be yen mu be dia tu ke na ra me ena ura kuri bo men que ser com jo yen ana
apoio total. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, Mara.
How are you?
Twelve pasi la ya para. Le ni ada keluar. Toka ni akhirnya wala robi la de ko. Kai ko bi wala ko toka dika gira para ke. Toka no kire petia ba no.
Toka no kire rajba mono ko batene meren.
Ule matu no tia raja me.
O to hamo wel fo
ko do ya pena mor ka dia ko bijo ni war mer ke chine war mer ai rugo pogere wanti tu ya piera bi tera mo jo wanti du mo ka war mer ke
e ba mes wearing president yo ken de ko ni no ti million piera de qui biciel ba no ko ni na chel
million piera de qui biciel ole mati dong ra le mari do ti mo valora me quanta moni lo con quelli na be dan quel mo diamo pol poda no ko po so gabi ro no ri me mo ya chel
yes
mu diamo pol ti ukana ko mi no kwero mod jan mu diamo pol mate Petia be so mande kare pe maga nyero balle me aditi da war jo kwani ko me ko motivo gna raj mate jo kera pe o timo me lo din gwa kare pe tim ko digin
ateni
raj to
apoi matek otiu neno utoke amoti yuke le mak utoke amoti yuke le meto tok hello
Omar men
awenyu
para do bora ja ko kime wai what the president got attack ba na robert president ko ken me ka to kiri chi jango de mo ko dong jalo chi le lobo e ka to ke do kler me mako nyumo yele maneta lo na robert president ko yeyi apoi matek
apoi total okay ame pot program ngato kene anu bala menu Jimmy James Michael akena binu cho political prayer for Uganda. Ameti inspired by Psalm 35. Lord Almighty, contend with those who okay, pengo kamira kwano kai chawani, but I've got that letter. Church ameno cho the open letter amenu cho, okay? Ni Uganda do tunicha amedo tia metolego. Okay. So nunete yakobuni utoki ame utiuke meeting utoku kena tetino ni. Ichawa ni onena mena meti pact nyimtung anetanita mong kwa na molo ni chigo tiginario. Okay, ame chimoni nu doka tiche da me kwanyu Tokyo kene. Ame ichawa kene gini investigators unu ni kopti ye. Anyo ame gino tawo ne miero o kongo kwed jamu kene. So monungo ame nutia timere nono. Udon kede daki kapar mera mchawa beach. Eto Patricia again karachel kede fabulous binu medeke kan from Chawa Beach na Chawa Biro medi cheng kana megin binu bero kede kara memi jidado ngi jamu kede meta timera aworwa adi dan ogwal ngwedo amobero coach me lira city council ero bero ngata me wandu shungeo me ogweo da dilo da coaching la province chegeti ya moto ngatu telu ni birunji jen tia moto eno bero chi dan ogwal ngwedo o ibai udik menina tinini mono wano miro chungunu karachel kede dan kede family mere pole wo karachel kede tino dan kare mana menu ping tek amenu ping peyot pien kadano ame yini maro to o pole wo kelo gung chuny kelo ton chuny o mio goro pot pasio pinina tini an karachel binu ko boni babai men kwa kisha Paul Tinpe en pete winyabe o tikere geni dikni no Paul tia me uduogo me bin chako teach. For today we say bye bye.
Rainbow Agroscience Company Limited. Jo ame yiho doko charo. Chemicals ame luenyo ikum do keda nyai iporo. Rainbow Agroscience Company Limited. Gine yiho kwe chemicals achalo readout non-selective herbicide. Ame luenyo atek ikum do ame peri poro ame karo nino piera ngwentwal. Tamek selective herbicide. Ame luenyo ikum do inywagi kede niang. Dog luenyo ikum kwe do duja pat. Rice Care 2-in-1. Ame luenyo ikum do iporu chele. Clean Spray 2,4-D. Ame luenyo ikum do iporu cereals. Porcelain insecticide. Malwenye kumkuti amechamo nywagi chemicals dujutie kedudok akadika korochwe peya products by Rainbow Agroscience Company Limited dujutie agro input shop pore kenatie chokidi onyo Bill E Brownlee Agro ametie Ilera City Pignature Paul go chime number note ario note abungwen note abichel note Rainbow Agroscience Company Limited, all about growing.
Eh, Jabulon, ngomi ti minna kera bar wich aboro kere ngicho kato kare kiti.
Umina, atia tikere mo moro ni ame uriga delkom. Ento pera atia wunyala hala mor kiken. Kundang pea meru